You like those little guys dancing?
I like the dude in the cowboy hat. He's
I
cool.
felt like I was doing a PowerPoint presentation when I put those guys in there. I was like, oh shit, it's working.
Wow.
But yeah, man. So today's Monday, and I wanted to do another like amongst collectors episode, but people's schedules kind of mixed up, so it didn't really work out. It was going to be about display cases and everything, but I was like, F it, man. I'm not doing nothing tonight, so I was like, money's not going to do shit too. So
Wow.
I'm kidding.
You just know me now, huh? I wasn't doing that shit, honestly.
Nah, but how's your day going, man?
Not bad. I had a meeting that I had to go to today. It was like a lunch meeting, so I just got home from that. It was like an hour away. But then traffic back was like a little longer, but pretty much all I did today. Yeah. What about
made
you?
that bread?
Yeah, you know.
I didn't do much, man. Like worked out, ate
Oh,
some.
nice.
Yeah, man. Man, I'm about to put my own videos up of like
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
nah, but working out and then went for a walk. Psh, that's oh, and I got these pieces. Like this is what the background is. But man, this is surprisingly nice. Very
Yeah, that's
surprisingly
sick.
nice. It's
I like how the
so
base is the board.
yeah, it's so
That's
badass,
cool.
right?
Yeah.
So the guy that sold it to me supposedly had this professionally painted, and I was like, I don't give a shit, man. Just freaking like sell it to me.
Oh, so that's not how it looks
Mm-mm.
originally? It's
I
like,
think it's just matte, like the
oh, it's got a chrome. That's sick then.
yeah. I could probably get
That's
closer.
nice.
Yeah, I love the eyes too. It looks badass.
Yeah, I like the black around the eyes.
Oh yeah, and the base is like, well, it's kind of black on the ends too. I like that.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I love
Is
that.
it numbered? Do they have a number?
Yeah. So this one is like 285 out of 5,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's
cool.
cool.
And it's tiny. Look how tiny it is.
Yeah.
I got that one, and I love this one right here, man. Like I never seen this one in person until it's a little Magneto.
I really like the portrait on that one.
Yeah,
It
right.
looks really good. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got these in today, and I got both like for under $100. So I was like, that's not
Nice.
bad.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
They're like resin busts, right?
So
Or
I
are
don't
they?
know, man. Like I thought they were polystone.
But
They're
they're
pretty.
like solid. They're
They're
not like
solid. Yeah.
PVC. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know how to tell from whatever. How can I tell? Do you know?
Between resin and polystone, no, I wouldn't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Not by feeling it.
It does have some weight to it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they honestly pair up really nicely. It looked like they use the same mold because they're looking the same way. But
Yeah, I
like,
like that.
yeah,
That's cool.
I got that, and I got the IG-11 the other day. I haven't unboxed that thing, but it's just busy, man.
Yeah. Do you have a busy weekend?
Yeah. So I went to this thing. Everyone in the whole thing got COVID.
Oh man.
So
So
I
now
was like,
there's a chance.
yeah. Well, I thought I got COVID. I did like 2 tests today, came out negative, and I
Oh,
was
okay.
like, damn straight. I stay. I
Yeah.
stay. Keep my distance.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
nothing yet. But everybody got COVID in that thing. So I
Wow.
was like, I've never seen that before. So I was kind of worried.
I feel like COVID's already gone. Like to hear, I haven't heard anybody in a while that I know get it, and like
Mhm.
I feel like no one's talking about it around me. Like after Christmas, like during
Yeah,
Christmas
yeah.
there was some people here and there, but now I feel like it's been quiet for a while.
Yeah, I got COVID like middle of December, right before my trip, and I got scared that I was gonna miss my trip. So I kept like, blah, blah,
Huh.
trying to like,
Yeah.
I
Trying to
kept
get
trying
it
to
out of
work
your
out.
system.
Yeah, but like, no, I got on my trip and infected everybody over there, so it's good.
Oh man,
I'm kidding.
that's okay as long as it's over there.
Nah, man. So I was gonna see like what you want to look up today, or what you
I don't
want to
know,
talk
man.
about today.
I don't know. I don't know really. The only thing I'm like, the only thing that's new that I really want is I'm considering to see if I can try and make that new Scar Predator from Prime One work.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, I know.
That's
That's really the only thing that's like new pre-order thing that I'm like, oh, I really want to try to make that happen.
what's holding you back.
Money, not even space. Kind of space, but it's not. I have the space for it. I would just have to not get something else. But it's expensive, man. Like, I'd have to put away money or have it on pre-order and pay it, a little
Is
at
it
a
this
time.
one right here?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not even
dude.
for like pre-order yet.
I know. I think it'll go up soon. I think, but
What's the price on it?
I don't know. We don't know, but we're assuming like the other ones are like 3,000. Like the Jungle Hunter and the City Hunter. They're like anywhere from 25 to 3, I think, depending on which version you get.
Is this it by chance? Like, does it show it here?
Yeah.
Oh man, what's making you go for this, man? I saw
I
people
love
unbox this thing.
AVP.
Mhm.
Like, I love Alien and Predator in general, but I really love AVP. That might have been my first introduction to the franchise, AVP. And then I went back and watched Predator because I didn't watch Predator when I was little. I watched it after this. So I went back, watched Predator. I went back, watched Aliens. And then obviously AVPR and the stuff that came out after this, which the only real thing that I liked that came out after this was Predators with
skinny
it
guy?
had Machete and all those guys, where they get dropped on a planet. That was a good one to me, but didn't really like the Predator. And Prey was good, but like, so anyway, this was my first real introduction, and I just, that Predator, the scar and like the whole background for that, the warrior and everything, and I liked the story. Like, since this was my first introduction into the franchise, I thought the aliens were produced for Predators to fight. Like, I had no idea that there was aliens and Predators in all those old movies.
Yeah.
Like, I thought, oh, that's why Alien was created, to fight Predators. And so I thought they were meant to be together like that. But then I found out, like, no, it was just that movie. And this is kind of an outlier from the story of all those and everything. But I just love it. And then that scar that he has on his helmet, that used to be I don't know if you remember on Black Ops 2. And I think on Black Ops 3 you could do it too. But you could make your own emblem. Like, they had an editor and you can go in there and make your own. And my emblem was that scar, that symbol that he has on his forehead. Yeah.
Freaking alien.
Yeah. So if I only had one thing to represent all of Predator, it would be that. That's why I'm like, damn, I could buy that and never ever in my life buy another Predator thing,
That's hard to say though, because like, look at these three put together. Like, they look amazing together.
Yeah, they do. If I had space, I would put all three of them, but I'm good with just buying that guy, the main one.
Arch is asking, the boys and I were discussing at what point do you make space for a new statue? Do you make sure you have room before ordering once it ships or once it arrives?
My situation now, I have to make sure I have space before I get it.
Oh my god, I thought you guys were watching my screen. I'm sorry. You have to make space before it arrives, you said?
Yeah, I have, especially if it's like something smaller, like a hot toy or something. I don't, but like, yeah, well, especially for something like third scale, even some quarter scales. What's up, Danny? Even for some quarter scales, I'll just get it and worry about it afterwards. But for like a 1/3, which is, if this is like the other one, overscaled and closer to like 1, 2.5 or something, like, then yeah, I definitely need to make sure I know where it's going before I get it.
It's scary, man. Oh, what's up, Brenton?
What's up, Brenton?
mate?
What's up, Mike?
Brenton or Danny or anybody, if you guys want to join, just jump in. Like, I don't mind. But yeah, man, like, I have a feeling like if you do get that scar, you'll be hunting the rest down, to be honest, because I feel like
No way.
you don't think so.
The one that I want is on the right, by the way.
Yeah, the one that's,
But no way. Like, they're cool, and I'm telling you, if I ever had a house one day and I had more room, then maybe. But no, I'd be fine the rest of my life. I'm not really like a big, like I need stuff to go with it. I've never been a line guy.
Like
Really?
a completionist.
Yeah, never.
I feel like with this will change because you can never say
Wow.
never, right?
Wow. Okay. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I never thought I'd not get those Batman Forever pieces, and I don't have them on pre-order anymore, so it's
Oh,
true.
that's true. So to answer Archer's question, for me, I thought I got stuff ready or my display ready before my new statue arrives, but like stuff changes, man. Like I got rid of my DC line and most of my other statues, and now I have third scales behind me. I never ever thought I would have. I don't even think I have the house for third scale statues, you know. So
Yeah.
I never planned to get third scale statues, and here we are. I made room. I moved around a bunch of stuff, and I have my other stuff over here. It's like dwindling, but my bad guy shelf right there. Yeah, man. Like I don't know, stuff changes, you know.
You really do. Yeah, you really do never know what's gonna happen, right? Because you shocked the hell out of me too when you said you were getting rid of some of those. What's up, Calvin? So I guess you don't know, man. Anything could happen. Anything could change.
Yeah, I got rid of. I got. Yeah, I got rid of a lot of stuff. But man, like something I really, really appreciate now is there's not a storage room full of empty boxes now.
Yeah.
It's like a crazy good feeling as soon as you get rid of the last box. Well, I still got 3 boxes left, but it's crazy. I mean, I still have boxes for these guys too, but like that's
3
like
that
a
you're
closet.
keeping.
Yeah, yeah. It's just a closet. It's nothing like a whole storage room or anything.
Where were you? Didn't have a storage unit, right? You had a room in your house that you kept everything in.
Well, I had a storage room, and then I moved them into this empty room, and now,
Oh, okay.
yeah. But yeah, man, that's I keep saying this like I think every episode, but I hate our shipper boxes. I wish there was some way we could just flatten them out, and when we need them, just use them again. But yeah,
Like the art box too. You mean like the whole
yeah,
thing? I hate
all
them
of
too.
it. I
And then you could. I think some people do flatten stuff out, but what do you do with the styrofoam? You know,
you
Is
can't.
it-
You
yeah,
have to keep it. Yeah, you can't.
It's pointless. So yeah, I know. I hate it too. That's why I contemplate that idea I had of like just fuck it, get rid of them. But I don't know. I'm still thinking on that.
Yeah, man. So what I've been thinking about doing now, as you saw earlier, was just start getting Bowens, like old school Bowens. I was looking for the small box, but the box for the Bowens probably like this small, and it's working out, man. 1/6 scale and doesn't take up like a ton of room, and getting into hot toys too. So
It's pretty much the same as. It's probably the same
I
as
don't know
those General
what
Giant
what
boxes.
happened there, like going from quarter scale, like having 30 scale now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, 1/6 scale. That
Yeah.
just, and then you see it like Chasen is doing it, Payne is doing it, like a bunch of other people are doing it, which like
I'm
blows my
shocked.
mind. Yeah, the guys
it
that
kind of
collect,
blows my mind too.
the guys that collect half scale J and D, like they
Yeah.
have all this money to throw at all that stuff, and now they're collecting like what they call toys.
Yeah.
I'm
I think
just like,
it's I think everybody's trying to find a way to save money and space, with everything. Like even them, like they collect some crazy stuff, but even them they're like, shit's getting crazy prices and shipping's crazy and stuff, and it's somewhat nice to be able to buy stuff that is you're used to as like a payment. Like normally a hot toy would be a payment on a statue. But this, you could, it's you pay it and you own it. So it's like, I don't know, it's nice. It's easier sometimes.
yeah, some of these things cost, or some of these like figures cost as much as shipping now. 200
Yeah.
bucks, and you're getting a
Yeah.
whole like figure, like you're saying. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's scary, man. Arch is asking, do y'all think movie statues should be a pose straight out of the movie? I don't collect movie stuff, so I'm not too.
Should be, yeah, I mean, it's nice when stuff is like an iconic pose from the movie. Buy it, take it or leave it. I kind of feel like when it's 1/6 or 1/4, I like more dynamic poses, but then the bigger it gets, the less dynamic I want it. So like 1/3 and half scale, and anything past that, I want it somewhat museum with a little, not straight up and down, but a little bit of a pose. Like the Predator here has the spear and everything, and he's museum, but there's a little bit of dynamic in there.
Like he's gonna mess you up.
Yeah.
This is badass, man. Like honestly, I feel like if you get that one, I'll have to get the one in the middle.
What the hell? The one in the middle is the big bad one. The one on the left, I think that fool dies in the first within a minute of them showing up. I think he dies. But the one in the middle is the big badass one, really.
The one in the middle is the shoulders I'm working for right now. So
Oh yeah.
that's what I'm looking at right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're nice, man. That's tough. It's like I'm telling you, it's gonna be between 2,500 and 3K plus. Like you said, you got three. I think they're like 3 boxes. Because that one, the Scar, I think all of them come with that big piece in the back, so it's gonna have a big base. So shipping is gonna be pricey. So that's why I'm really thinking about it. I'm like, dude, this is a commitment.
Oh man, this guy's appearing on my screen. Let me get it out.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. I'm surprised. Oh, here we go. This is it right here, right?
No,
That's not it. It's a 1 month ago.
no, that's the Jungle Hunter. That's the new one from the first movie.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Because this one was just teased, so the only videos that you'll see it is like the showcase. Yeah.
Oh, this scene is badass right here.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people didn't like this movie, man. I know a lot of people that didn't like this movie.
Yeah, I didn't, it's one of those movies I grew up with, so I loved it. And I love this background scene too. So
I want to see the size of it. Like, that.
that's the base. You see how big that was?
God, it's look like a dinner table.
Dude, it's almost half scale, bro. It's 1/3, but it's like they're big.
Well, if you put a predator next to a human, they like over.
Yeah.
Like their height is or their scale too is way bigger.
Yeah.
Than there. I mean, Prime 1, when it comes to paint and sculpt, they're number 1, I think. Put them all together.
Oh yeah. When it comes to like stuff like this, I feel like Aliens or like Transformers, like random movie stuff, I feel like Prime 1 does good. This is the Scar Predator, Calvin, from AVP. The Prime 1, the one that Prime 1 teased on the showcase. I'm surprised they did all 3. Because when they first teased it in the first half of the showcase, they only showed like a couple pieces, and we were thinking it's either going to be the Celtic or the Scar. And they did all 3 at the first fucking... And then with AVP, man, they could do the Elder Predator.
Oh, I love that one. There's like all this stuff around it too.
Yeah.
Got a whole robe and everything.
They could do all kinds of stuff now,
That back thing is...
Yeah.
I love the hieroglyphics on it. That's awesome. I never saw this, to be honest.
The movie? Or
no,
the
I never
piece?
saw this like showcase part.
Oh. Did you not
Oh,
do
it even
the
opens
live?
up. No, I don't think I was here.
Yeah, the
Oh, it comes with
gauntlet
different
opens up and
spots.
it lights up. I think the biomask lights up.
Alan says, at least you know Prime 1 won't do a blue variant.
Whoa!
Calvin says, okay, I have to love these from afar.
I know, man. Me too, pretty much. But if I just get one, I'm telling you,
Okay,
I'd have to sacrifice a lot to get one.
Let's say it costs like $2,000, right? Which is like, hoping or
Yeah.
whatever. Would you get it then?
I'd be more inclined to get it if it was 2,000. I mean, it'll have at least a year and a half before it comes out, so that's more than enough time to either put it on a payment plan from Prime 1 or whoever you order through, or just save the money and put a deposit down or whatever you do.
Yeah.
It'll be
I
fine.
love the alien that's cut up because that's straight from the movie. Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
These
The
guys
the
must
other
be like
thing. Oh, go ahead.
these guys must be small, you know, like little people or something, because these things look. I'm sorry. Look at that thing. It's like as big as her head.
Yeah. The only thing that I think the thing that scares me the most, other than saving the money for it or the space, is the shipping. Like, I would think I'd have to go through someone who has shipping already in the price, or who won't, like, oh, because like it scares me to go to Prime One because everybody says the shipping's gonna be crazy, you know. So I'd probably try to go with like Marcos, or someone who has the shipping included in the price already.
I mean, you have to, man, because shipping is just gonna be another statue.
Yeah.
Ah, that base is amazing. Oh, the alien's so huge, man.
Yeah, dude, it's got like half an alien down there.
Man, this is.
It's a sick piece, man. It's a pedestal piece. I'd probably find a way to get a pedestal and put it on that.
That's because it's a massive mask on top of an actor's head, so it's at 1/3. It's huge.
Yeah.
Who asked you vintage rebellion? No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Collector's Zone Eddie. The thing about Collector's Zone, I
that's what I'm-
feel,
That's
It's
what I'd
like-
probably do.
you probably get shipping included, but there's no way of knowing when you'll get it. You know?
Yeah, I know. It's one of those things. It's like you're gonna risk seeing what the shipping will be from someone else or Prime One, or are you gonna just know that you'll be okay with shipping, but you're gonna wait probably half a year to maybe even a year longer than everybody else.
Yeah. Vibranium gem. I'm just doing busts for right now. I mean, I used to collect Bowens, the regular size ones, and those take up some space. So I'm just gonna stick with busts, and I'm not
How are
going for
you-
all of them either.
Yeah, how are you picking the characters that you get in the bus?
So this guy I found through a Facebook group, and I got really lucky by what's it called? I just eyed them, you know, and I'm just picking the ones I really like.
Yeah.
It has to be like a little bit a mix of the character and how the statue looks like, because there's a lot of characters I do love, like Wolverine, but the Wolverine bust from Bowen is not the best. I'll show you really quick. It looks way outdated, but it has to
Yeah.
have a little bit of both.
I'm following some on eBay.
You are?
Yeah, some that I just randomly came across that look cool. Let
Oh,
me see.
okay. See, this is it right here, and
Oh, it's
It
the
remind-
old school Wolverine.
it
The
reminds
first
me of my
appearance.
cat, so I'm not gonna get it.
It kind of does. There was a what cartoon was it? There was a like cat superhero that looked like that. It was like it was on Dexter's Laboratory, or it was on like Fairly Odd Parents. It was on one of those old cartoons that had like their
Oh.
cartoons that they watched, and there was a cat
Was it-
dude that was kind of like Black Panther or something.
Was it like
Their
Secret,
version.
Secret Squirrel?
Oh,
or-
maybe. It could have been. But it was like an old cartoon like that, and that's kind of what it looks like to me, like that.
But the one I really want to get right now, I'm not gonna. I'm waiting for the price. You know, these I got lucky with the price, but these other ones sometimes they go up in price. So this one right here is the next one I want to go for.
Oh, nice. All it has is... That's the stone where he got his powers, huh? Right?
Yeah, I forget what it's called. I'll remember when the show's over, I'm sure. But yeah, I have
That's
this
nice.
one in the box still. This one's badass.
Really?
Yeah. I
You
still have
keeping
this
it,
one.
or...
I'm trying to get rid of it or sell it, whatever. But it's signed by Stan Lee too, so it's pretty cool.
Wow, that's a nice piece, man. I would think you'd
Yeah.
want to keep it.
I really do, but like I'm just gonna go for bust, man. Because if I keep that one, I'm sure I'm gonna start going for other ones. You know,
Yeah.
I have this one as well.
You had a whole bunch of Bowens then, huh?
Oh yeah, easily. King Banana says SWAT cats is what you're talking about.
Maybe. It wasn't the actual cartoon. It was like I remember Dexter's Laboratory, he watched superheroes on the cartoon, and it was more like that, like the cartoon within the cartoon that I remember it from. But I do remember SWAT Cats.
Yeah, but Which Bowens were you looking at?
Let me see. I have some on the eBay watch list. I think there was. Okay, so overall, like not just busts. There's a armor Thor statue, the Destroyer armor.
This one right here.
Well, I want see the one on the far left where he's swinging the hammer and that one. I want that one. That's the number one.
Oh, really? Okay.
And then there's another one where he's got the hammer and he's striking down in front of him. That see the one on the right? Yeah. Those two are the best. They might be the best Thors ever. Like the poses, they're sick, dude.
Yeah, this one is like awesome, man. I've seen this one in person. The hammer is crazy because like it actually, this is like resin and this is like I guess polystone, but it's like it has that whipping effect and it's really cool in person.
So full scale Thors, those are my two favorite. And then there was a storyline for Thor where there were different versions of Thor and the Destroyer armor was a Thor. They have that.
Oh, I've seen that one.
I seen that on eBay. I didn't know it was a thing until I saw it.
This one, right?
No, it actually looks like Thor. See the one underneath? That's the bust of it.
Oh, this one.
But there's a full scale one too.
I don't think I've seen the full scale one. Oh shoot, I've never seen that. That's cool.
So those
Did you see this?
Wow, what a piece of crap, Dan. I think the only other one that I have on a save list is the Odin from Bowen.
Oh,
it's a really good Odin.
Is he sitting down or is he
standing up? I had the sitting down, the Iron Studios one. That's the only other one I have on a list. It's like $500 on eBay, but it has it's sealed. There was another dude selling one for like $350 or something, but it had like brakes.
Go for the bust, man. The bust looks badass too.
I didn't even see the bust. With Bowens, I don't know anything about him until I see him on eBay. Like I'll go on eBay and search Bowen.
Yeah.
And then when I see one I didn't know existed, that's when I'll be like, oh shit, let me put this on a watch list.
Man, yeah, Bowens, like they did everything of everything. Like everything. Cool. Every character you could think of, plus the rest of the characters. They did the whole Galaxy line, the whole Avengers line, X-Men, like every X-Men you could think of. Like they did everything. Like look at this Loki. This is old school Loki right here.
That is cool. They did a custom that was like inspired by that, huh? I think.
Joe says $500 is less than the shipping on that Predator Iron Eddie.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Joe.
Do you like this one by chance? I've seen this one a couple of times for sale.
I like all Thors. It's not my favorite armor, but I do like. I can appreciate all of them. This looks more like there's a certain run by Thor that just came out in omnibuses, and this looks like that Thor.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. That was pretty cool. Are you still happy with this one by chance?
Dude, that's a really good Thor. That's a really good classic Thor. I think that one's underrated, probably, especially because it's the low ES. It's a really good Thor.
I love the portrait. The portrait feels like a painting. Like right here, it looks like a painting, right? But like when you look at it in your video, like every angle, it looks like a real, really, really nice painting. Like oil, canvas, and everything. It looks good.
Yeah, it's a really good one, man. I love that one. I love the Breaker of Brimstone because it's my favorite Thor run, like that I've read. It looks like the God Butcher Thor, so that's why I love that piece. But the other one is really good, and he's bigger than this Thor. Like obviously that statue's taller, but the actual Thor, if you compare sizes, this Thor his arm is way fucking bigger than the other Thor's arms. Like, because I think people were saying that Breaker of Brimstone one was slightly underscaled for Thor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So he's thick, right?
Yeah, he's thick. That's the only Thor I don't really like. Like not that. Well, that one's not good. That one.
Yeah,
I don't.
never
I
liked
hate
this
everything about this piece. Like, I don't know what they were thinking with that pose.
one. Vibranium Jim is asking Eddie, are you getting other quarter scale stores?
Yeah, I want. I want that one, the old school, the OG right there. I want that one someday. I want the XM is really the only modern Thor that I look at with the armor and everything, and the destroyer. And then the
Yeah. So King has this for sale, and I bought something off King today. Did I tell
did?
you? Yeah.
No, what'd you get?
I bought like a Apocalypse.
The XM, the new one.
Yeah, this one right here.
Holy shit, that's an insane statue, dude.
Hell yeah, man.
It's gonna go with your villain shelf, huh?
Yeah. So I was thinking about it that the other day. I don't know. I've never been a guy for villains. Like I like them. Like
Yeah.
they're basically like the whole story too. But like when I was selling all my statues, I was like, I'm gonna keep Thanos. I'm gonna keep Ultron. I'm gonna keep. I was thinking about letting go of Galactus, but I was like, someone just mentioned to me, "Oh, so you're keeping the bad guys?" I was like, "Oh shit, am I like demonic or something?" We're like,
Demonic. What the hell?
like I just keep the bad guys. Like I'm supposed to be. So now I'm just going for bad guys now.
There's something enticing about the bad guys and the statues, to be honest. Cuz like I'm trying to stick with heroes, but like that the Thanos on Throne is an insane piece and it's like it is beautiful and yeah, the Ultron, I see why you kept it. Like it's just like it's different, you know? It's different and so there's something enticing about it, man.
What do you think of this one? About the sideshow Doctor Doom. Like, I really love Doctor Doom's stories. Like all the ones I've been
Yeah.
reading and hearing. It's always good, and he's such a badass. Where like we did that versus, I was like, damn, Doctor Doom could go
Yeah.
against Galactus. He's going against all of Fantastic Four by himself. He's going after all these other guys, and then it's just like he's
You want
just
the
a
newer
badass.
one or you want to try to track down the throne somehow?
The throne is gonna be way too expensive for like an older piece, and it doesn't attract me as much. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's the mixed media or something. I don't like the throne that much.
The metal for me doesn't like not the metal, but like the you know what
The
I'm
way
talking
that
about, like
they show the armor, yeah.
yeah, the armor. I'm sorry, it's not
Like
as
it,
detailed as this.
and it looks outdated.
Yeah, yeah,
I like the throne and I like the gauntlet thing. Like I like the idea of it, but yeah, it feels outdated, man. But the new one, man, I seen that a couple times. That shit, I've never seen metal painted so good on a statue before.
Do you think it's painted or like sculpted? Because the sculpt to me is what stands out on this one.
The sculpt is great too, but the sculpt is Daniel Bell, so like,
Oh, okay.
you know, he does great.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't. I don't think it's as great as all your other villain statues. I don't think it has the, that thing that makes you want to keep those ones. I don't think this one has it. I think it's
Oh,
cool, but it doesn't have that like. I couldn't let this go. I feel like all
Yeah,
the other
that's-
ones you kept has that like it's amazing. This one is good, but like doesn't have that.
yeah. Like I'm not a fan of like the banner in the back.
I hate that
and, like,
freaking banner.
the cape too. Like if I were to like have this, I think I would do something with the cape. Either get it somehow sculpted or I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the cape. But
Yeah.
I love the freaking armor, everything you said. Even the
Yeah.
portrait looks pretty badass.
Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't have. See, this looks good. If it was like this, it was all sculpted. I get it right there.
Yeah, I know. Sculpted would be a lot better.
But man, yeah, I think you're right too. Because like when I decided to keep the ones I did keep instead of selling them all, I was uh I was saying like I love Thanos on Throne. Like that's a piece I was hunting down for as long as Superman. And
Yeah.
I was like, I'll get rid of everything else except for this guy. Then I looked at Ultron and I was like, fuck, man. Like Ultron, I love Ultron, you know?
Yeah.
I got lucky with that one. A great price. Cash hooked me up with one of his friends. And I was like, I'm never gonna get this again, and I'm never gonna get that price I got for it too. So I'm gonna keep that one. And then Pudgy got me on keeping Galactus because he was like, Steve, I'll pay you whatever you want. Just name your price. And I was like, oh, I really like him, you know.
Yeah.
So he convinced me to keep that one.
They it's funny. You have third scales now, and third scales have a presence, and the ones that you got have a crazy presence. Like
Mhm.
they're huge and they're nice, and I think the quarter scales you got fit with the third scales. Like they have that same like presence. Those pieces have a presence, and so like I could see why you would keep those ones specifically.
You see what CC said? I support only collecting the baddies. My only exception to that is Batman and Mando.
She can't. She can't. She lost her baddie card when she fell in love with Patman.
CC, if you want to join, let me know if you got time. I don't know if you're. But
Yeah,
man.
people love fucking bad guys, man. So when I tell people I don't want bad guys, they get like, what the hell? You know, like people ask me why I sold the mall, and I was like, the mall is an amazing statue, probably one of XM's best statues, and yeah, like I love it, but it's not Qui-Gon. Like I'm a good guy. That's just the way I've been, you know. Like I
Yeah.
like the only bad guys that I like gravitate to are the smart ass ones. Like the what do they call them? Anti-heroes. Those I gravitate to, like Punisher, like Ghost Rider, Deadpool. They're like or Venom. They're like anti-heroes.
The Punisher I do like. I don't know if it's this one right here. I know not everyone likes this one, but I really like this one.
I like that one a lot because it reminds me of Thomas Jane Punisher, the one with John Travolta.
Mario says Eddie's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm a good dude. Okay, I stick with good dudes.
Man, I miss this guy right here, B Mother. That's cool.
He still does. You know, he's painting stuff now. I follow him on Instagram, and he updates on Instagram like he's getting into painting, and he's painting a Wolverine and a couple pieces. But
But he's not doing YouTube at all.
I haven't seen a video from him on YouTube. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't. This looks badass, man. I'm actually thinking about.
That one I actually had that on pre-order at one point. I think I canceled it.
Dang, this looks really, really good. I'm not a fan of this portrait. This looks like a video game right here.
Kind of does look like a video game. And I liked how that smoke was a skull. Did you ever see that?
The smoke is this on the gun.
Yeah, it does it like a skull face from the side.
Oh, let me find a better picture. No, I never noticed that. Oh, that's badass.
Yeah.
You'd go behind Ultron. You kind of got to get the exclusive though, right? That portrait, I think it's worth it.
I think it's really cool. A lot of people didn't love that portrait. I think it's cool. He can kind of go with bad guys. He's
but like, I kind of want to move my bad guys to behind me now.
and put the 1/3 back where they were.
Yeah. I have good guy, art print, Spider-Man, Daredevil. I mean, I think it's short list.
That's okay, Cece. You're triggering me? What did I trigger? What did I say that triggered you?
There's an Iron.
The Thomas
Studios-
Jane Punisher thing? Or the good guys only? No bad guys.
Oh, I like this one, but I'm not a big fan of the paint on this one. I've seen this one in person. This one's cool. That like a portrait right there.
I like the idea of it being like a rooftop and he's got all the guns and he's ready to go out, you know, but like I said, I always gravitated to the other one because of it reminded me of that movie.
Here we go, man. Be mother. Watch some. I never liked this, to be honest. Right here, the beginning, the little intro thing. It always had a weird
Why
sound on
not?
the TV. I don't know. It just like it fell out of like.
Out of
Look at those
place.
statues behind them. Fuck.
Dude, he's got grails back there. Those are Brenton grails back there.
Yeah, he has the Venom, the freaking. That looks tight.
It is cool, man.
All right, man. We need another bad guy because I might just get the Punisher from Sideshow.
What's another bad guy you were thinking about? Dude, I can't believe you got that Apocalypse. That's gonna be that one has that. That one has that presence that I was saying. Like, that's a good one.
Let's look it up, man. I've never seen it in person, so I know freaking
Oh,
Rashid
you-
talks about it all the time in person.
You need a good Magneto.
I had a good Magneto, man. I let that one
That's
go.
true. I was gonna say you did have that one before.
The only thing, so you know, this thing comes in 2 boxes.
Really?
Yeah,
I
for
did not know
XM,
that.
they're 48 pounds a box.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love the hieroglyphics on the base. I love the Egyptian thing.
Yeah, it gives it a nice touch to like, yeah.
Look at that stone. A lot of times I have issues with the way companies paint stone versus metal and in the base, and I feel like this one separates really well.
Yeah. Look at that body. Fuck.
It's huge. Look at, oh, damn, he almost broke it.
Yeah.
What the hell? Damn, he almost got fired in this video. They're like, we
So
gotta get rid
Skills
of
is
this.
saying $660 for shipping. What's that for?
Did he pay that for this?
Oh, I don't know. I know I paid way
Less?
less. I think I paid like $100.
Wow.
We're in the same coast. He's in the East Coast, so you know shipping wasn't too much.
And King's good about, I don't know.
I can't. So I asked King really quick. I was like, "So everything good?" He was like, "Yeah, man, yeah." And like I could hear his laughter through text. It's so funny because you know how he laughs. He
yeah.
has like that loud
Yeah.
laugh, and it's contagious. Like when I heard him say LOL and like cry emoji, it was just like I could hear him laugh, and I was like, "All right, as long as I get that family discount, I'll buy it from you." Or I told him what does Rashid say, the crackhead price, and he kept saying LOL, 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 and I was just
Oh, yeah.
hearing King laugh the whole time.
Yeah, he's cool, man.
You know the thing I don't like about this one is like the
Mm.
same pose as Ultron, and
Oh.
Thanos also has his left hand out. So they're all three of them
Yeah.
are gonna be like.
They
with
kind
their-
of do bad guys with that, like, that, you know, that power pose kind of.
Yeah.
That is true. But at least, you know, it's uniform.
Carl, yeah, man. So I got Apocalypse. When you come by and pick up Rogue, you could check him out. I'm hoping it's not 48 pounds a box. I don't see how it's 2 boxes though, to be honest.
I think that base, well, the base and all those
Tentacles.
tentacle things, that was all one. And then his body and his stuff, all his switch outs is one, I think. But I would think it would just be one big layered box.
That's what I would think.
I don't know.
It's scary, man. So I know King has XM. What's this thing called? Hulkbuster.
He's not selling that though, is he?
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know.
I remember he wanted this piece so bad. I remember when he was searching for that piece.
I don't know, man. He's selling this one. I would have never thought he would sell this one.
Wow. Yeah, great prices too. He was crazy.
Yeah, crackhead prices, man. This is the one I'm gonna show because like no one ever posts this one up. Or no, doesn't he have a gun?
He does.
Fuck,
Like a big old crazy gun.
That guy's arm is as big as his.
The
arm.
gun goes straight out though. Maybe use the gun since it goes straight out.
Yeah, I have space like vertical, like that one you're talking about.
No, I thought there was one where it went forward. There wasn't a one where it went forward?
I don't think so. I know the
could've
gun is the
swore.
one no one ever shows because it's too tall.
Oh, okay. I could have swore there was one that went forward.
Yeah, see, that's the gun.
That looks crazy.
This is the guy that I should have. Look
So-
at that. That's stupid.
What you knew he was selling this and you hit him up for this specifically, or did you hit him up for other things or checking to see what he had, and then he said he had this one and that's what made you get it?
No, like I'm always on those buy sale groups
Yeah.
all the time. I think he posted it like, I think it was like 12 minutes, 24 minutes or something. And I was like, he's not selling, I
Yeah.
didn't think he was selling the Apocalypse I was thinking about. So I looked it up and I was like, there's no way, there's like,
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be the Sideshow one, the cartoon looking one. And nah, man, I hit him up. He said 2 boxes. And I was like, is there like a version A, a version B? He was like, I don't know, but I know I got this one. And yeah, like I got lucky, I guess, because I'm sure somebody else would have bought it right away. It's scary. Oh, I wanted to ask you something really quick. So Sideshow has The Mandalorian on sale right now. I mean, it's like legit, like it's not pre-order anymore, right?
The Chrome one?
Yeah. But for some reason they won't let you what's the thing called? They won't let you put any coupons on it. Is that normal?
Let me see what it is though. Do they have a deal on it already?
No, there's nothing on it. I mean, but it's in stock now, so I could order it, get it here by by Friday they said. But I'm not allowed to use anything on it. Oh, it says pre-order still actually. This morning it was order now.
Well, if it's
Oh, see, look, there you go, add to cart.
the deluxe is available, not the collector edition.
Nah, I want this one.
Add it to cart and see what it looks like in the cart. You don't have to sign in, but not eligible for promos. Wow.
Is that normal or no?
I wouldn't think so, but maybe because it's brand new, or because of how hyped it is, or I don't know. Or maybe because just the deluxe edition is in stock, so it's still counting the collector edition as pre-order, so like that's why it's not eligible. It's counting it under that. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I could see that.
I don't know.
I have like
That's a sick one.
it's funny because I have all like these coupons, like 15%, 20% people have been hitting me up with for Hot Toys specifically.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was like, thanks, man, but I
Yeah.
finally got the chance to use it. And I read that not eligible for promos. And then my dumbass was like, not my promo,
Not my problem. Yeah, it'll
Yeah,
work
not
for
the one
mine.
people hook me up with. And then, yeah, it doesn't work. So, I mean, come on, 10% right there is $40,
It's
that's
worth
some-
it. That's the shipping probably,
Yeah.
or shipping and tax or whatever. But
Kisa says, I think I'm going to start working on my anime collection.
wow, you need one, Keesis.
Vibranium Gym, if you're looking for something, let me know, man. That's all I do.
Yeah, I know, man. I'll say I need something, and within minutes, Steve will be like, "Oh, I know someone," or like, "Oh, I just saw this," or Steve's lucky. Remember, Steve's got the rabbit foot.
But okay, so I wasn't sure if that was normal for new pieces, but I guess I'll just wait it out.
It'll go. I mean, it'll probably be. There'll probably be a sale or something for Valentine's. Maybe by then it'll be eligible. I have a feeling there's going to be like a 14% off code on Valentine's.
Ooh, is that normal?
It's normal for holidays, but like I don't specifically remember Valentine's having one. But for Friday the 13th, they did 13% off. So I'm guessing because Valentine's is the 14th or something. They'll do something. They'll be like, buy your spouse or boyfriend a collectible. And
You gonna buy me something, Eddie?
why, absolutely not.
Absolute Irwin. Looking at it more. Yeah, man. Do you know this guy by chance? I seen him sometimes on Collecting Weekly. Absolute Irwin. Okay.
He's all over. He's like a Danny or
Oh,
Equan
really?
or
Okay.
they're in all the chats,
I seen him a couple times. How much you get? Oh, I call it now. I'm calling it. It's not. What does Rashid say again? It's not crackhead price. I call it family price now. So
It's the family discount.
yeah. Are you doing a live show unboxing of that? I don't know, man. If it's 2 boxes, that'd be kind of like it'd probably take 3 hours, huh?
That's okay.
I never
We did everything else. You
we did-
you just didn't do Superman, right? Did you do
No,
live
because
unboxing?
it
No.
didn't. It didn't come with a box.
But you didn't do it for the fabric cape either?
I did it for the fabric one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
just
that was
wasn't
hectic.
There,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Do a live unboxing. Carl, if you come over and help me, I'll
Wow.
do it.
There you go.
Yeah. Got to
Two
represent.
guys, one statue.
I don't always comment, but I listen to a lot of streams. Oh, OG fan when Stars was just Star Wars. That's cool.
OG fan. He's another cool guy. Good
Okay.
dude.
Yeah, man. Comment away, man. Like today or tonight is definitely like freelance.
Dude.
So if you guys want something, let me know.
Part of me would want to get this figure and use the head sculpt for Joel. Now I'm all fucking obsessed with Last of Us.
Oh, but I'm sure they're gonna come out with a freaking Last of
Yeah.
Us Hot Toys. So
I have a feeling like 3-0 or someone will do it. Like, I don't know if Hot Toys can do it or not, but I know people because I don't know if it was third party, but I know I've seen a clicker or whatever they call those zombie guys with the mushroom face. Like, I've seen those guys in a 6 scale figure. I think it might have been 3-0, unless I'm thinking of Stranger Things.
3-0. So that's another question for you too. Like, can you swap out the heads like easily, or I think you gotta mold them too, right?
It depends. It depends. Because sometimes now they got the neck that's attached to the head. So if you're swapping it out with a figure that has a neck, it won't work obviously because this one has a neck on it. Or it all depends on that kind of stuff.
I'm sure there's unboxings. Oh yeah, see. Probably see somebody Justin's collection.
Are you saying does it swap out easily on its own figure?
Well, I just want to see like what you're talking about. Like when you swap it, if you could tell if you could swap it out from just looking at it.
See how it has a neck
Yeah.
and that has a neck, so you can't just easily put it on the other one.
Oh really?
You would have
Oh,
to.
this is the old one, right?
Yeah, you would have to like modify it to get that neck off of there.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I want that old one. I used to have that. I gotta go back and get it.
I think Brenton has it still, or I'm not too sure.
I think it is. I didn't know he had Mandalorian stuff. Brenton's not a huge Star Wars guy, so I was surprised when he had Mando stuff.
I think Mandalorian reset a bunch of fans.
That's true.
So
That's true.
it definitely reset me, man. Like, I wouldn't mind going back to get the OG stuff, but I feel like with Mandalorian, I'd be in the now instead of backtracking so much. So I have a good start right now.
And what's cool is like a lot of Mandalorian stuff is like nostalgic. They're putting a lot of stuff in there that is nostalgic for the old stuff. So like, if you get some of it, it is reminiscent of that old stuff.
yeah, that's true. Yep. And
You're
even
getting
have,
Cobb. You're getting Cobb Vanth, right?
let's see.
It's not out yet, but dude, he was one of my favorite characters in Mandalorian. I just love Timothy Oliphant.
Oh no! I think I know who you're talking about.
You know, the one in the Boba Fett costume.
Yeah, no, not. How you spell his
Dude,
name?
I thought you Cobb Vanth, COBBVANTH.
You thought I was what? A man?
I thought you were getting all the characters. Put a space in between and see if
Not all of them. Only the ones that catch my attention, like the ones that I feel.
this guy doesn't catch your attention, bro. What
But
the?
like, you see how he? Well, I don't want to spoil it.
You gotta
but,
put the
know,
helmet on him though.
You
You know what I'm realizing, dude? Like, it's cool that it's Timothy Oliphant, and I would want the head sculpt on there, but I love Hot Toys way more when they have the fucking helmet on them.
Yeah, you're an advocate for the helmets, man.
They just look more less like a toy, I guess. You know, I know people don't like to hear it, but like they do look like toys when they have those head sculpts on there.
Mm-hmm.
And even if they're like the best fucking head sculpt ever, it still kind of looks like a toy. Like, I still have stuff with a head sculpt and they're good, but they don't look as, you're not as immersed into that character or that thing as you are when it's a helmeted thing.
Yeah, so you're saying like it doesn't pull away from.
No, because you
Yeah.
can't see joints, you can't see anything like. But on
Here we
a
go.
portrait, it's got plastic and
CC articulated better than both of us.
less doll like. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's because we're just idiots.
There you go. Yeah, I could see what you're talking about right here. On the right side, I definitely see the toy doll like.
Yeah.
But if I have Boba Fett's helmet on this guy, like then I get a Boba Fett later on, like I'd be kind of
Oh, you would.
I think
I
so.
love troopers and I love Mandos, so like different looks for them. Wow. Different looks for them are cool to me.
What's this one? I got Axe Woes in today for the Mando shell.
That was the dude that ran with Bo-Katan. She had the wrestler chick with her, and then the other dude that was Axe Woes.
Oh,
I don't necessarily need this one. I like Mandos, but for some reason, like, when I see this, I'm like, I think it's the blue. I don't know.
the blue
People were
pops out
pissed
too much.
because what's the wrestler's name? Not Ahsoka.
The female wrestler, right?
Yeah,
This one. Cosco
Okay, so
uses.
that came with a head sculpt, but the wolves didn't. They were like, "Fuck this guy," no one's gonna use that head sculpt. I wonder if it's because he was a nobody. Like, he wasn't a nobody. I'm sure he's done stuff, but like, she's the wrestler, and everything. So she definitely had more screen time than the wolves, but
Mhm.
still, like, people were annoyed when it didn't come with a head sculpt. I could care less because, like I said, I'm not using it anyway.
Yeah. Man, see, like the other one I'm like questionable about is the one on the right. I forget her name. Bo-Katan.
Yeah.
Like she's like I want to get her, but I don't know if I'm gonna rush to get her. If that makes sense.
She'll go on a sale or something.
Yeah, that's
She's
it.
a really cool character.
Yeah, she's
Um,
badass. I'm sure she's gonna be in season 3 a lot, so it should be cool.
Oh, season 3 is gonna be her and Mando. I'm interested to see what they do with them because technically they got to fight.
For to be supreme leader or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Too many former fighters in that series. I just realized.
That's true.
Oh, Gina Carano. Yeah, I
Gina
can't-
Carano, the wrestler. I don't know who else.
What do you think about this one? So you like the troopers? Do you like this one?
Dude, these guys were so badass in season 2.
I kinda
Did you
was
think they were badass?
Hell, what do you think? Hell yeah! That
They
one
were
scene where they're
fucking
punching the
sick.
door, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Luke.
Or even when it grabs his helmet and it's slamming him against the wall and it just starts like. Oh yeah, Luke. That scene is fucking.
I watched every video probably. Like you see how they're like all loading.
Yeah.
I watched all these too, but probably like at work or something. But yeah,
I remember, but like we were watching it and the whole time I was like, "Oh no fucking way, no fucking way!" Like I think Zach had to tell me to shut up at one point.
the music always makes me tear up too, man. I don't know
Yeah.
if it does for you, but yeah, it's cool.
I was sad too when he's holding Grogu and he's like he has to let him go. I was like, "Fuck, keep him, don't let him go." I was fucking sad.
Where you're like,
man.
Adriana, get the hell out of here. I need a moment.
Yeah.
Man, I can't imagine being with another fellow nerd as my,
That's why I think, yeah, when I was, oh, you mean like with a girl?
a significant other. Like,
You got to go find one at cons. You got to go hang out at cons now.
Carl's asking, how about XM Omega Red? I'm not too familiar with that character, so and I don't think like Eddie was mentioning earlier, it doesn't have that presence as like a legit bad guy for me. At least for me, I know some
Yeah,
other
he's-
people.
And you're getting more like big bad, like, Omega Red's just a Wolverine bad guy, right? Like you're looking at
Yeah.
like
I would say.
galaxy bad guys. These are they're gonna take over the world kind of guys.
Yeah. That Crush Trooper comes with the Luke Deluxe. Can't wait. It's been delayed.
Yeah.
So, do you think I should get that too? Like, should I get the
Oh
Luke?
man, that's a really good one, man.
The Luke?
Yeah. The head sculpt, people don't love. I think people were comparing it to Ken doll. It is. It does have that Ken doll. It's right there. Yeah. But see, like that with the hood on it. Oh man, that's a nice display right there. You could do them like, oh, you would have fun posing them, man. If you watch that video and then just figured out, that'll be like fun, you know.
That looks so. Yeah, that looks badass right there. I might have to get this tonight. Oh, it's only a pre-order though.
Yeah, it's not out yet. It was delayed.
Yeah, I have to get this one. Oh, it comes with the. Oh man.
You see
Oh.
like that?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like that deep fake they did, you know.
Yeah, it does. It looks exactly like it, so you can't fault them for that. Yeah. Oh, do you know if this has posable eyes? Oh, it comes with the saber too. Oh.
It'll say there on the side. A lot of shit comes with those now. I'm not sure though. It'll say under the about. Photo about. It should say there.
Man, they need to fix their script. The final blah blah blah.
Head sculpt, LED base. I don't know. Deluxes usually have it. Maybe it doesn't have it though.
I think all the money went for that like blown up trooper.
Yeah.
It's still cool though. Like, but I feel like the eyes would be cool to move around. So you could pose them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm definitely getting this.
That's a good one.
100%
maybe.
deep fake accurate. You said this is a maybe for you?
Yeah, I'm trying to stick to like Troopers and Mando, like
Okay.
Mandalorians or prequel stuff.
Do you have this Boba Fett?
No, I will at some point. That will be in stock for a while and it'll go on sale.
Do you need both versions? I feel like I only need the one with the helmet.
I really like that robe look that he's in, but yeah, I would just need the helmet. I think.
Oh, OG fan says newly developed head sculpt with separate rolling eyes features.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah! I might as well get that one too.
So that one does come with the eyes then. It's just
Yeah.
the one they redid the side, it messed it up. This is a good one. I personally like the robe underneath, but you could just go with the updated suit instead, once he painted it. Also, you know how the statue is the same way, that same look from the same episode, and then the bust, they did a damage bust with that same damage, like all that damage, the paint deteriorating from the Sarlacc pit. I saw all of this stuff in person, and the Hot Toy, the paint job looked the best.
Wow.
The Hot Toy, like, they did a really good job of weathering it. The statue, it just looked like little dabs of silver, and so did the bust. But the Hot Toy looked really well done.
This is a maybe for me, to be honest.
This scene was fucking amazing. Like there were a couple different scenes, like the Luke scene in season 1. This scene, even the scene when Mando's fighting the Dark Troopers and stuff, or fighting Moff Gideon, that was a dope scene. But like this was one of the dopest scenes when he starts beating the shit out of the stormtroopers with his stick.
Yeah, the stick part was kind of like.
And then he uses the knee rockets and everything. Dude, it was pretty badass.
Did you see that post Sideshow did of the N1 fighter?
Today?
Yeah.
I saw people reposting that today. What did it say? I saw you repost it.
Hell yeah, I reposted that thing.
I didn't see what it said.
In your face, Eddie.
Wow. They're gonna actually
says-
do it?
Yeah, it looks like it. By Hot Toys, this Star Wars collectible will be available at Sideshow in the near future.
I don't know. I feel like the other shit says that too. All the other stuff that's been sitting on the
I heard it's 6 feet for this thing.
yeah. Where the hell are you gonna put that? And it's 3 feet deep.
I'll put it up top.
Oh,
Yeah, put it up top. Right there.
you're only gonna be able to see underneath it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, right. I don't know.
If there's a way to mount it against the wall, I could see people getting it, but I'd want to see who actually got this. I know everybody wants it, but I'd want to see who actually got it. I know Chasen will get it if it comes out, but I feel like not many people are actually going to get it. Unless you could, like I said, unless you can mount it on the wall, then I see more people getting it.
6 feet is a lot of space. That's bigger than any statue that I have, and probably bigger than any shelf that I have.
That's bigger than well, it's not bigger, but that's a 72-inch garage shelf. 6
Yeah.
feet. That's
The
crazy.
whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be like that sometimes, though.
Oh, you need it.
Yeah. Look, there's one on eBay for $4,000. So that just tells you right there, like, come on, man. Like, what do you think the price is going to be for the Hot Toys one?
It won't be that much. It won't be
No?
4,000. It'll be
Oh.
like it may be 1,500 to 2,000. It won't be that.
Pudgy says glass shelf, Steve. Hey, Pudgy.
Oh.
If you want to join in, let me know, man.
What's up, Pudgy?
Oh, here you go. This is perfect. 6 feet, $700.
There you go. Get that one.
He lives in Orlando, Florida, so Pudgy could pick this up for me
Yeah.
in his Mustang.
That would not
Nah.
even fit in the Mustang.
Yeah.
You'd have to have the top down. He doesn't have a convertible anymore either.
Oh, he doesn't? Oh, dang. Okay. Oh, man, I want to rewatch this scene again. Sorry. Yeah, man. So, oh yeah. So the cool thing too about like the shelves I put up here is
Mhm.
I was looking at shelves that were, the shelving I have here.
Yeah. The
It's the
wall
same
ones.
shelving
Yeah.
I put up here, so it's pretty deep. It's like 16 inches. So the cool
Nice.
thing with Hot Toys, like I could fit three Hot Toys back to back with their stands. So I could,
Nice.
yeah. So I was gonna ask you,
You
like,
gonna get risers?
yeah. So I was gonna get risers too, but I need to start collecting more. I barely have two, so I have a ton of space, so I shouldn't worry about that right now. But I was gonna ask you, like, how do you guys do it with like dioramas? Like, let's say I wanna build like a cool backdrop to it. Is there people that do that already?
Yeah. There's people that sell things that you could just put against the wall, like a print or something that looks
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a scene. And then there's people that sell stands and bases that they made look like a diorama. They're on Instagram. I'll send you the ones that I know of. But yeah, there's this company in the UK. They do backdrops for like Detolfs, but you could use it for the wall instead. And they have scenes like Tatooine or whatever you want to do. They have the Emperor's window from his throne room area. You know that like window that he has. And
Oh
then,
yeah, like when he's sitting down and like Luke's coming out
Yeah.
to kill him.
Yeah, and they also Jazz Inc. has some old, I don't know if they're available still, but they have some Death Star walls, like the light up that look like the Death Star walls.
Yeah, I think I've seen those too. Do you remember that show Mythbusters?
Yeah.
So there's this guy named Adam Savage. I don't know if you remember him, the guy with the beard
Yeah.
and glasses. Well, they both have beard glasses. But let me show you a video. Do you follow them on Instagram? Or I'm sorry, on YouTube by chance?
I don't follow him, but I've seen some of his videos.
He actually collects a bunch of Hot Toys.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
He has 6 million followers. Fuck. But there was one that, yeah, this one right here. I want this. I'm gonna get this. Hell yeah! But
What did you do? Like an armor?
yeah, so I thought he said it came from Hot Toys, but I guess they custom built it.
From Hot Toys?
Hmm.
Yeah, see, I don't know that Hot Toys ever did that kind of thing. But maybe they did and it was old school and I just don't remember. Or I don't know about it. I know they teased like a couple sideshow things ago. It might have been back in like 2021. They showed a diorama that Hot Toys was gonna start making dioramas, and it was that hall scene from Mandalorian season 1, from that door where that guy was keeping Grogu, you know?
Oh yeah.
They showed that whole scene. It wasn't too big either. It'll probably fit on your shelf, but they teased that and we never saw it. You could probably see it if you look on Sideshow on the where you saw the N1 fighter. You could probably see it on the coming soon or I think it's the coming soon page, like all the what they call the graveyard page.
What's new? You think?
Well, it wouldn't be on what's new because what's new is what's available now, right? It'll be on coming soon. Do they not have that coming soon stuff anymore? There you go. See all coming soon. And then go scroll down and see if you can find. Or yeah, there you go.
Oh, I want this pit droid.
They did that. See, so sometimes they leave shit on here that they did already.
Oh, Cad Bane.
That, look on the right, there it is.
Oh, this was at the showcase. Yeah, I saw this.
So they're supposed to be doing stuff like this now.
That'd be cool.
Go down. Scroll down. See, it says the same shit that the Starfighter says. That's the only reason why I don't think that means anything.
What an idiot!
Bastard. You know what? I should just YouTube it, like Sideshow or like dioramas or something. Hot Toys dioramas.
The guy, OG fan, said in the chat that it was a custom.
Oh, okay. But let's just check it out really quick. Hot Toys
You
dioramas.
you could start learning how to make this shit.
It's already made for me.
There you go. It's already made.
Oh, I know this guy. This guy's cool.
Jeddah Patrol. He does good videos. He has good production quality.
Oh yeah, his video con.
Oh, so this is the Jazz Inc. thing that I was telling you about. They made the Death Star walls. It's made for a DTOF though, so it has like that square look that fits on a DTOF shelf. And I feel like you could still get that on Jazz Inc., but I'm not sure.
I think I could do a better job with that paint job. That paint job kind of sucks.
Wow. Maybe.
See, I'm just scared when it comes to patterns like that, like you see in the background with the lighting, like the LEDs you put behind it. It's not going to come out as crisp. But like this is not as like you can still see the lighting there too, so it's not diffused really well. But you know, that's just me talking out my ass because I know I'll probably do this, but it'll take me like 3 years just to do one piece.
3 years.
I used to be in architecture, so we used to do like models and everything, and we used to make them. I would make the best model, but the best model would take me like a year to make when everyone finished it like in 3 months.
There you go. Start now, man. By the time all these things ship from pre-orders, you'll have it ready.
Mandalorian season 5 is that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but all Star Wars looks the same, right? All their backdrops and everything.
Yeah.
That's his name, Jedi Patrol. I thought it was Jet something, but I didn't.
Jeddah. It's Jeddah Patrol is a Star Wars reference. It's one of the troopers.
Nerd.
Nerd.
But yeah, he has awesome production, everything. Like he looked legit. Yeah, man. So that's all I had. Like, I'm getting more Mandalorian stuff, more. I'm getting that Apocalypse, and I'm almost done with my shelving. So my shelving's pretty much done here. I just gotta put up the Gobi lights, the LEDs, add more lights over here, and I think that's
I
about
got
it.
I got a garage shelf that was supposed to ship today. I don't know if it's still like possible today. It said it was gonna arrive today, but it's late and I got nothing. So I don't know. So it's supposed to ship today, and then I bought lighting for it already. I bought the sheets that I'm gonna cover because it comes with that particle board. So I'm gonna cover it with microfiber sheets. So I got the lighting, the shelf, the microfiber sheets. Did I get anything else? I don't think so. And then I'm gonna need to get like a bunch of other stuff, and then eventually, I don't know if I'll do it this week. Maybe next week. I'm gonna go look at an acrylic store near me and get cutouts so I can put panels on each side of it to have encased in acrylic, and that'll be my 1/6 scale figures, and my Star Wars Lego stuff will go in there, and so
You should
that'll
like
be pretty
document the
sick.
whole thing, like take pictures, do a video. But you know what you should do instead of calling it like a garage shelf or Maji case hack, you should call it like something Mexican.
Something Mexican.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Nothing is coming to mind. I'll have to think about it.
Because
But I
feel
thought
like
about that.
I feel like you have a funny video behind this. Like you're gonna get pissed off building it, and you're gonna get pissed off because it's not what you
That's
wanted.
why I
and
don't do those, because I'll get pissed off or I'll sweat. And it's a lot of work. Like that's usually why I don't film that kind of stuff. But maybe I will. I took a picture of what it looks like now, so that way I could show what it'll look like afterwards. But maybe I will.
Wait. You haven't received it yet, but you're saying
No,
like
but the space. Like I took a picture of what the space looks like now,
okay.
because it's gonna go behind me, on that wall. It'll cover up most of that. I think there's like 50 to 52 inch space right there, and I got the 48-inch garage shelf, so I'll have like, what is that, like 2 inches on each side? Wow, something like that. 4 inch, yeah, something like that. But anyway, it should fill up that space nicely, and I'll like I said, the plan is like I have some 1/6 scale stuff here, but I have the Legos. I think that I want the top two shelves to be Star Wars, so it'll be the Star Wars Legos on top, the 1/6 Hot Toys with like the prequel and Mando stuff, and then maybe under that will be random movie stuff. Like I still have Jack Sparrow, Dread Pirate Roberts from Princess Bride, and Mask of Zorro. That's why I have his horse right here. So like that'll be like random movie shelf stuff, and then who knows what the bottom will be? I don't know yet.
So I gotta ask, like, how deep are your garage shelves? Because like I feel like garage shelves are meant for statues. Not, I didn't know that people.
These
use them
ones
for-
are 18,
okay. So they're
so it's not too much bigger than your shelf.
yeah. Okay.
So it'll work really well. Like I plan to do the same thing like rows, like some of the stuff that comes with flight stands maybe in the back, and then stuff in front here. Like the Star Wars shelf with the Hot Toys, I kind of want to do like good guys versus bad guys. So I kind of
Oh,
want to
that'd be
make it
cool.
look like troopers versus Mandalorians. With some obviously some Jedi mixed in with the troopers, but so that'll be that shelf. And then you really only have 18-inch depth. There's some other garage shelves that do like 15-inch depth, 16-inch depth, but 18 isn't too crazy. And the spot that I have can go as deep as 20. So 18 was, I wanted to utilize the depth as much as I could, so 18 was what I got.
What do you think of this guy's setup?
Let's see. Oh, this guy.
This guy right here.
This is what I want to replicate. Like, I want that Maji case look. That's why but I don't want to pay the price, so I'm going with this. But I love his Star Wars setup, man. He needs risers, though. This fool needs risers to get some of those pieces up. in the back there.
I love his setup because it's so like clean, and it's also not like an exuberance of like. It looks like a lot of characters, but they're like really well settled in there. It's not like
Yeah.
they're overflowing it, you know.
I love that Yoda.
That-
Look at
let
it.
me
He's
see
got
that
the
Yoda.
rocks and everything. That's sick. Floating.
I want the freaking other Yoda, but if I get that, I saw him on sale the other day for $300. I think someone talked me out of it though because
Well,
it's too much
the-
for.
Well, he was $280 retail. I
Oh,
think.
are you serious? I should have paid $300. Fuck, man.
I think he was. Maybe
want
he
that.
was 180 and I'm confusing. I thought he was 280.
How does he get that like shine on
Maybe
the
I'm
bottom?
wrong.
That's really cool.
That's glass.
On the Magi
Or-
case?
Is it glass or acrylic? Yeah, because it's a 150, so that's a shelf for the 150. Because you could put in
Oh.
a shelf in those ones.
I didn't know that. Okay. Freaking Mario.
No, that's a sick setup, man. I still think Manji cases look the best for displaying stuff. It's just, price and wait time and all that.
CC's asking, no spoilers for future chats, but does it bother you mixing IPs, like having Star Wars stuff with Batman? We know CC, you don't have to dumb it down for us. For me, I kind of have to have the same IPs together. I can't group them together for me.
I do have a problem if they're on the same shelf together. They can't be
How
on the
the-
same shelf. They have to be like, if you have a shelf and then a shelf below it is DC or something, that's fine. And then, yeah, but if they're like, if it's one shelf and you have Star Wars and Batman, I would cringe for me.
OG Fan says $189 for OG Fan. If you ever see that one, let me know for $189. I'll buy it.
Okay.
$300,
That's my
I guess,
bad
is
then.
too much, right? And I heard he's small too. He's like,
He is. I had him. He's like fits. He's like the size of your hand. I'm telling you, dude, I fucked up. Over the years, I've sold shit that I regret, just because, move.
Yeah.
I think that's when I got hyped with statues and I was like, oh, let me get these statues and sell. I don't need these hot toys, So yeah. You live and you learn.
Yeah.
I had
I
this
feel-
Vader. Well, maybe not that Vader. I had the Empire Strikes Back Vader, which I thought was sick, but that might be the Tarkin 2-pack Vader. I don't know. That's the Jeddah Patrol Trooper, by the way.
The thing I'm scared about troopers is like you keep saying Hot Toys probably does them the best, but if I do get this one, I'm gonna fall in the Danny Lee trap of collecting all the troopers.
Troopers are the helmeted figures, man. This is the shit they do the best. Like, look at how like immersed you are into that with those figures,
Yeah, I pressed pause right there because any what's called direction or angle, they look great compared to the other characters that you were talking about,
Yeah.
with, like unmasked. Yeah, they do look great, man. I Oh, he has a little
Mouse droid.
Yeah. Freaking Mario, man. This is cool. The Qui-Gon.
I had all three of those. I fucked up.
Where does that come from? I fucked up.
Everything. I feel like,
No, there's
but
a
I know
movie
what
where
you're
that
talking
comes from.
about.
I
Yeah.
fucked up, huh? CC3PO. Oh.
That's a sideshow one. That's a shitty figure.
Oh, is it? It looks good to me.
Nah, it's like, yeah.
It's not
The
good?
Bandai one is the one you want. I think that's the sideshow one. If it's not, and I just talk shit about Mario's, I'm sorry.
Jesus. That Anakin looks pretty cool.
And still the best Anakin, I think.
That was pretty cool.
I think that's better than the clone one. Everybody loves the clone one. I don't know. I love that Luke. But you got to put that helmet on him, man. Have him doing that where he's fighting that little droid thing.
Yeah, see, like freaking Mario has a ton of stuff, but man, it looks good. It looks like a museum, to be honest. You know,
Dude, that Han is a Grail figure. I think I would love
Mhm.
to have that Han.
this old school Boba Fett looks badass too.
I don't think it's go down or go back a little bit. I don't think it's that old. That's that might be the Empire Strikes Back anniversary figure. They did it again. So maybe it's that one. I don't know.
Look at that chest hair. That's pretty cool. I was gonna. I want to buy this separately because I know the new Chrome one doesn't come with it, so I might have to buy that
Pram?
separate. Yeah.
Just get the old. Just get that one. Get them both.
Get both.
They're cheap, man.
I'm not rich like you, man.
Oh yeah, like me. Didn't Pudgy say that Hot Toys and 1/6 is like chocolates? You can just get another one. Just get another.
Man, the stuff we say sometimes.
Yeah, I know. I love that Deadpool.
I've never seen that Deadpool.
That's a really cool figure.
I like
And
the
they've
shirt.
never done a movie Deadpool statue. There's a custom one out there, but that's
Oh,
a good figure too. You still haven't seen that movie, huh?
I've seen it. I didn't like it as much.
You didn't
I,
care?
I didn't. Yeah, not as much. What's up with OG fans saying must have all Boba Fett's? Like he said that like 3 times earlier.
'Cause Boba Fett is most people's favorite character, man. It's just his design and everything. People really, really gravitated to Boba Fett, man.
Oh man, I feel like
I didn't gravitate to Boba Fett until Mandalorian. Then I was like, okay, now I see why people like this guy.
Oh, then he has the freaking sabers. This was badass too.
I have those ones, the 2 ones with the orange on them. Those are the Ahsoka Clone
Oh,
Wars
really?
hilts.
Dang. I'll get the Hot Toys versions if they ever sell them separately.
Hot Toys.
6
These are
scale
cool, man.
sabers.
I have those. I have the Dark Saber. I have Kylo Ren, Darth Sidious, Darth Revan.
Dang, El Professor is almost at 1,000 subscribers, man. 800.
Fool doesn't even make videos. How the hell is this?
Yeah, he makes some videos. Like,
Got one video there, bro. What
2
the?
weeks ago.
Oh, live. He does LWO.
That's cool though, man. Who else? Oh, this guy's cool. 6 scale Mafia. I feel like he smokes every episode, but like he's gonna.
Wow. Walton called lightsabers nerd dildos.
Jesus.
What the fuck, Walton, man? Can anybody be happy around you? Huh? Can you let me enjoy my lightsabers, man?
But yeah, man. So it's just a random episode tonight. I just wanted to have like just shoot the shit, whatever. But like, you want to look up anything else before we get out of here?
I don't think so, man. There's nothing else I'm really working towards right now. I'm trying to, like I said, upgrade displays before I get anything new. I'm tired of like just getting stuff in and not having a sick setup the way I want it,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm trying to work on that. I'm contemplating getting one of those shelves, those Kallax shelves that Gem Mint uses for all my omnibus stuff, and putting the comic statues on top of that with all the omnibuses, like all the Thors on top of that. So I don't know if that would go in the living room or if that would go here. And me get rid of this big desk and get a smaller desk. I could put the wall of omnibuses here with the comic stuff on top.
Little
I don't
little
know.
mini gem mint room right there.
Yeah. And then I could be reading in my chair, all my books, and then like my bed's right here. So like if I'm reading in bed, there it is.
And my bitch right here. No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Well, that goes without saying.
No, I'm kidding. Jesus. No, that's cool, man. Because like I was telling you, like this room was a complete mess, like awful mess. I took down all the shelving here. I filled up the the drywall. I filled up all the holes. I sanded everything down. I painted everything, and I put the shelves back up. And then
Did you
I,
you painted the gray, huh?
no, this has always been gray, but this wall
has?
over here
Oh,
it has been like a different color, so I painted it white. And it takes forever to dry, so it took me a long ass time. And I swear, I didn't like coming into this room anymore. Like the
Do you-
setup,
does your cat shed?
she said, yeah.
But she's still allowed in that room, right? I haven't seen your cat crawling on the fucking. Now that I think about it, I haven't seen your cat crawling on the shelves in a while.
I'm just gonna open the door for like 2 minutes, and she'll be in here like in a minute.
Does that? So do you with white shelves? Do you see her fur a lot, or is it no because she's an orange color or whatever?
No, so I don't see her hair as much in here because I don't let her in here as much. Or whenever I
Yeah.
have the door open by accident, she comes in. But the air filter, I've noticed, like picks up all that dust and all the air. And I have it right next to the door. I don't know if it's because of the way it's positioned, but like the vent is also blowing towards the air purifier thing, and I feel like it helps. But I don't see any of her hair on top of the shelves.
Cause I like white shells, but that's why I didn't get white shells. Cause my dogs are both black and their hair stands out on white. And
Oh, I can see that.
I don't.
Yeah.
I need to get an air purifier. I don't have one yet, so that's why I was gonna go with black microfiber on the shells to kind of hide that even more. But
You should get it from if you have Costco. You should go to Costco. They have this thing called Winix, and it's perfect, man. And it comes with a bunch. The filters is where they get you. Like I bought mine for $100 with 3 filters, and the filters last forever. And they pick up. I don't know what it's called, but it picks up a lot of stuff. Like I never even thought it would.
that's what I have to go through then.
Yeah,
They're expensive, but if yours is only 100, that's a good.
it's
price.
$100. Yeah, I wouldn't waste, or I wouldn't like pay more than $100. And they always go
Really?
on sale.
Because I was like, I was like, oh, I gotta get one of these fucking, what's those, the nice one? The
Dyson.
fuck? Yeah, I was like, I gotta get one of these Dyson ones, man. It's $400 one, right?
I tell you, that's why they call you money, man.
No, because I'm an idiot. I like when I'm like, oh, the $400 one, that's the one you gotta get. But yeah, I'll go with the $100 one if I see it.
Why did you say the cheap one versus the expensive one? You try to make it sound like
$100 still ain't cheap, dude.
it's true, man.
I get, maybe I'm just stuck in, maybe I'm getting to that age where it's like, back in my day, like $100 was a lot of money. But like, yeah, I guess $100 is cheap now. Maybe that's my own thinking.
I said that today. I was like, you know how much I used to pay for lunch back in my day? And I was like, oh my. Because like, you know how much a hamburger is at McDonald's? Like I haven't been in McDonald's in forever.
They don't have dollar menu anymore.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
I forget who I was telling. I
You used
think I
to
was
be
telling
able to eat out when you were broke as shit.
Yeah, I was telling Cece, I was like, what's the crispy chicken called? Because I couldn't find it on the dollar menu. And they were telling me if I wanted a crispy chicken for like $6. And I was like, no, I want the dollar menu one. And they were like, we don't have it, sir. I was like, what are you talking about? It's a McChicken, you know? Like,
Spicy McChicken. Yeah. Or the
It's not-
McChicken.
it's not $1 though.
No, it's like, I think it's $2 now or $3 maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, but my stubborn old ass was saying, I want it off the dollar menu. I don't want
Yeah. Well, because you get this sandwich and it's a fucking good sandwich. Don't get me wrong, but like the bread is all smashed and the shit, the lettuce sometimes is not, it's not great lettuce. And then they like throw a dollop of mayonnaise on it or whatever. So it's a great sandwich, but like, I don't want to pay $3 for this. This is $1 sandwich.
Yeah, like you said, it's a poor guy's menu.
Dude,
And
everywhere charges for ranch now. They
oh,
fucking,
really?
Yeah, everywhere's starting to say now on the window, like, you get 2 ranches. Like, is it McDonald's or Burger King or Jack in the Box? They have a graph, like, for 10 nuggets, you get 1 ranch. For 20 nuggets, you get 2 ranches. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? They're trying to fucking pinch pennies now, man.
I did not know that. That's.
Oh, and
Cece
then-
says,
Oh, go
yeah,
ahead.
those shitheads. McDonald's now has $3 bundles that are stuff from Dollar Menu, but you can't get them separately. She's like saying the struggle is real, you know?
Yeah. You know, fucking 12 packs of soda are $8 minimum now. Those used to be able to get those for like 3 for $8 back in the day, like $2 each maybe, or $3 each. They're $7.99 is like a sale. I was like, dude, you could get a 24 pack for $6.99. I remember that. You could get oh fuck, man.
No, so Cece just is talking about Starbucks. The Starbucks next to my part-time side hustle is starting to charge people for ice water now.
Oh,
So-
you hate to see it.
So I got the freaking I love Starbucks. I always get a latte. I mean, it's like $4 or $5.
Starbucks is
But
expensive.
if you get a freaking like holiday one, it's $8. And I was
Yeah.
like, no, man, I
Dude,
just want
we
a
went-
latte, but I want like the
We got
crispy whatever it's called. And she was like, yeah, it's $8. It's a holiday one. And I was like, that's your problem. That's not my problem.
Yeah, what the fuck? It's holiday because you put a special fucking sprinkle on it or a
Yeah.
freaking flavor on it. Like, it's holiday now. But we went the other day on Saturday. We went to visit my uncle, and my other uncle met me at the house. And so it was like a 2-hour drive to get over there. So before we left, we all went to the Starbucks drive-thru. We got 3 breakfast sandwiches and 3 drinks, and it was $40. I was like, what the fuck? $40.
You were like, who's paying this?
Yeah, I know. What the who?
Who's paying-
You know.
Were you like, deal? I forgot my
No.
wallet.
I grabbed it because last time he got us the last time we went to Starbucks, so I was like, I got it.
This is funny. It's gotten to the point where not even a crackhead can get anything to eat, I guess.
No.
You know what happened to me in freaking New Orleans? This guy, I'm walking down the street. What?
In New Orleans, huh? What happened?
I'm walking down the street and there's this homeless guy that comes up to me and like I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna finish the soda or this like breakfast that I got. It was heavy, so I'm just carrying the containers. I hand it to him and he goes like, what the f? Like I don't want that. I want money. And I was like, oh, I don't have any cash, so I thought you'd probably like this. And he goes like, well, buy me something with your credit card because I know you have a credit card. And I was like,
Ah,
oh, okay, never mind.
punk ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, tell him you can get a credit card, motherfucker.
No, I
do
should
you
have been like, hey, let's go to the dollar menu.
$1, man.
See, this is my struggle. I can't even get anything from the dollar menu anymore. You have a
Damn,
dollar?
dude. They don't even take food and soda anymore, or water or whatever. Yeah, those bastards. I don't know. Unless I have cash, I don't even stop. I don't even talk to them or nothing. Like, unless I have like a $5 bill on me or a couple bills or whatever, I won't say anything.
I don't know. New Orleans is different, man. Like
They're all, but that, I mean, especially on Bourbon Street, it's dirty and there's bums everywhere.
San Diego too, and LA is even worse.
LA
man.
is bad. Even in my area, it's pretty bad. There's the same ones. I told you this story, right? There's the same ones when I get off the exit of when I'm coming home from work. There's the same one right there, right by the exit, and I feel like he can't see that well because he'll have his sign, but it'll be backwards. Like he had his sign up and it just said Noah's Bagels on it, and I was like, he had wherever he rode on was on the other side, so it just said the bagel box or whatever, and I wanted to pull out or pull over, roll down the window, and be like, hey, your sign's backwards, fool, like. But then he was gonna be like, oh, he was gonna expect something, and I was like, no, I just want to let you know that you're not advertising correctly.
Oh, don't do that. Don't be
And
that
then
guy.
I saw him again, and it was upside down, and I was like, this fucking guy, you're not gonna get anything, man, if you got your sign fucked up,
Oh, you know what I saw in DC? Just to go over another one is it didn't have like give me $3 or please help me. It said cash at me $3 if possible.
Oh, this motherfucker. How do you even have Cash App?
I don't know.
That means
man,
you have
but-
a phone.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I was like, hey man, the struggle is real, but this guy's up with technology.
Yeah,
When I was poor, I didn't even have a phone.
I know, dude. What the hell? Yeah, it's crazy. Things are crazy. It's insane.
But yeah, man, let me. There's still 33 people watching for some reason. Talking about some crazy stuff, but
Because everybody got in on the how crazy price everything is.
Oh,
See, like
yeah.
Jesse's saying, like Wendy's now has 2 for $6 for a limited time. See, I remember like it was 2 for $1 or 2 for, you know what I mean? Or you could get like 2 Big Macs for like $3 or something. I don't know.
I just remember when gas was $1.50, and this was like when I was in high school, which is like 10 something
was-
years ago. And then like I
Yeah.
remember I had the like choice of getting gas or getting lunch, and I remember going like, well, I need to get to school, so I'll probably ride the bus for a week, save up some money, and then drive my car. And then like I remember this girl was like, hey, like, do you mind if we go to Burger King? And I was like, I was a kid, so I was like, man, that's gonna cost me $5, and I'm gonna and I'm gonna have to
You
like
pay? You're
skip school again, or like go on the bus. But man, for you,
Yeah, I know.
dollar
man.
menu, dollar.
Yeah, dollar menu, man.
Nah, but
You're supposed to go
Strong.
Dutch. You're supposed to go Dutch, Steve, and tell her, hey, I'll get the next one. I drove,
I drew. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm one of those old school guys that pays, so like I can't.
I know. I always had to do that. I never made them pay. But if I had to do it all over again, they're paying.
Scumbag.
What was I thinking? How sexist of me paying every time.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Right. Equal
What
rights.
the
Equal
fuck?
rights.
Yeah, I know.
We're gonna get banned.
Yeah.
Nah, that's funny.
Yeah.
You know what? I want to start every episode like what, 1 hour. I want to start every episode like I did this one episode. I was looking back. It's like drunk stories or like funny stories from
Dude,
school or
I'm-
something.
I missed that episode, didn't I? Was I
Yeah.
there? Because
No.
I remember watching it and thinking, damn, the one episode I missed was the drunk stories. I was in the chat, I think.
Yeah. So Fat Thai Kid, I miss this guy. I haven't seen you in forever, Fat Thai Kid. Says I've stopped giving homeless people money when I've seen one leave their spot and drive off in their BMW.
Wow. I never
So-
seen that.
I've had it once where I was in a gas station, and I never go to this gas station. It's like in the middle of the interstate. I never go to this gas station, but I went there and I pull over. I'm filling up my gas, and this guy, this badass BMW, comes up rolling. I was like, "Shit, look at that thing! That thing looks nice," And he comes up to me, and I was like, "What does he want from me?" And like,
Yeah.
I'm this guy in this like little Honda, and he comes up, he's like, "Hey man, I forgot my freaking wallet. Do you mind if you help me, fill up my car?" I was like, "Fill up your car?" It's like at least $5 to get me down the street, and I was like, "No."
Yeah, wait a minute. $5 to get you down the street. You could walk your ass down the street and get your wallet.
It was just like, hell no, because like I don't know you, like I don't know how long you're gonna press the the
Dude.
pump for or whatever. Like I'm
Did I tell you the other day? It was probably like a couple months ago. I was working and I stopped to get gas earlier in the morning, and there was this lady, and I was driving to Bakersfield that day, I think. So I was like, it was gonna be another hour or whatever. But I stopped there to get gas, and the lady comes up to me and she's like, "Hey, can you give me a ride to the bus stop?" And I was like, "Oh no, I'm working. Like I have to drive to Bakersfield. I'm already behind right now." And she's like, "Oh, that's where I'm going, Bakersfield. Can you take me with you?" I was like, "What the?" Like, hell no, I can't take you with me. What the hell? I don't know you, Like, she's like, please, like, I'm just trying to get there. Like, it would help me so much if you take. I was like, look, like, I don't know you. There's no way I could take you, Like, I was like, and then she was like, well, do you at least know directions to the bus stop here, or like the bus station or whatever? And I was like, I don't live here. Like, I can look it up and let you know where it is, but like, I wouldn't know how to get there. I'll just tell you where it is, But she was like, yeah, it would help if you could take me. And I was like, I'm not fucking letting you in my car. What the fuck? Part of me feels bad. Like, damn, maybe that was my moment to like, I don't know, do something good and take this lady. But then the other part of me, no, I probably would have died. Or like she would have killed me, or I don't know, she would have stunk up my car or some shit,
guy was probably looking down. He was like,
Yeah, you
Inch your
piece
way.
of shit. Yeah,
Trying to give you a
pinch your
chance.
way. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, God, was that my moment? And I'm like, well, there will be another one. There will be another moment. That happened to me. What else? Oh, the other day I was driving to work again, and I look over, and there was I was at a stoplight, and I saw like a donut shop, and this lady was coming out with a bag and a drink or whatever. She walks up to this homeless guy, and as she's handing it to him, he's like yelling at her. You know, he's like, you could see his hands moving, and like he's, you know, yelling. Looks like he's yelling. She hands it to him, and she kind of like does whatever, and she's walking back to her car as he's still yelling. Like, and I'm like, dude, is this fool yelling at her after she just bought him some donuts or a sandwich or whatever, and some coffee or whatever the hell she got him, and he's fucking yelling at her? I was like, what the hell is going on? But then after she drove away, he's sitting on the corner with the bag, and he's still yelling. So I was like, oh, I guess he's just like, you know, he's a little messed up or whatever. He yells to everybody or so, but he was sitting there yelling at himself. I was like, what the hell?
You know, the crazy lady story I have is, have you ever been to Jersey by chance?
No, I never been anywhere on the East Coast really.
Oh, okay.
Furthest east I've gone is Texas from where I live anyway.
Dang, man, you gotta get out.
I know, dude.
But like in Jersey, like one of the first times I've been there a bunch of times, but I've never pulled over for gas. Like I was always told never pull over for gas because there's crazy people there. So the first time I pull over, get gas, like I'm getting out of the car, and then there's this lady that comes up to me, and she has like this pink short leather skirt, like high heels, short shirt, and like very, you know, like coming up to me, and I was like, oh man, like people are nice around here, you know?
Yeah, oh, this is a
Today's
nice
gonna be
place,
my lucky
Jersey.
day, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
nice people here. And then like there's a random guy just telling me, get in the car, like yelling at me like
Oh,
thick
shit.
voice. And I was just like,
Yeah,
you're
do you see
ruining
this?
my game
Yeah.
right here, you know?
Yeah.
this is my night. and and then she's talking to me, but I can't understand her. She's speaking English, but she's talking like gibberish, like English or something. And I'm like, I don't understand you. I'm sorry, but like, can I help you with something? Like, you know. And then like the guy goes like, I said get back in the car, and he had like an Exxon shirt on it. So I was like, oh, okay, so you work here. I'm good, man. Like, he's like, no, it's the law. You have to get in the car, and the guys here have to fill up your tank. That's the law in Jersey.
Oh.
And so then I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, I'll fill it up myself. I don't mind. Like, whatever. Like, no. It's a rule. Like, you know, I know you're not from here. Your license plate say, you know, Virginia. And this crazy lady, and then she just starts talking more gibberish. I was like, yeah, I just got to meet this lady. So I don't know what she's saying, but, you know. And then, like, he tells, you know, he curses her out for some reason.
Wow.
And she walks away. And then, like, he goes like, yeah, man, so that was a prostitute, like a junkie prostitute. And, like, you know, this is one of the reasons why we tell everyone to stay in their car and, like, you know, it's a law because everyone has to have a job or something or a function or something, he said. But I was just like, oh. Like,
Wow.
The whole time I was like, I thought she was trying to be nice to me.
Yeah. I thought I was just looking good today. Or, you know.
I was like, I was going to stay in Jersey for a little bit longer,
Yeah.
but I guess.
You didn't say like, well, how much is she known to be? She didn't
Yeah.
look that bad. A junkie. Wow, if that's a junkie one, God.
Yeah. Yeah, OG fan in Jersey, you can't pump your own gas. Jersey is
That's
the only
kinda
state
crazy.
that afford it. Yeah, it's weird because every pump had a gas guy. I've been there before, and I swear, like, every time I just look out for that lady or look out for So, yeah, that's my crazy lady story I had.
I was driving. I don't know where I was. It could have been Bakersfield or some area. I was driving back, and there was like a crazy old lady, but she was ugly. You know, like she legit looked like a junkie or a tweaker, not someone good looking. And she was the same way. She was like, I'll suck your dick for some money or for anything or, you know, whatever. And I was like, hell nah, hell no. I was like,
Yeah, there's another one where, like, I was in Ohio. I was in Sandusky. Have you ever heard of a Cedar Point by chance?
no, sounds
just
familiar, but no.
It's like this amusement park. It has like the most roller coasters in the East Coast or all the United
Oh.
States. It's like legit fun. Like we were there
I
for
feel
like
like
3 or
you've
4
talked
days.
about it before then. Maybe
Yeah,
I've heard about it.
it's awesome. But like me and my friends went. We were in high school, I think, or was it like during a little bit after high school, but. We didn't have any money. Like we had money just to get there. We didn't think about
Yeah.
like all the rest, food and everything else.
Yeah.
So we got there and we were like, crap, we gotta get a hotel. He was like, yeah, dumbass. I thought you like reserved it or something. And he was like, nah, man, like we all gotta pitch in. And I was like, I don't got no money, man. Like I got money for like a little bit of food, like but I got enough money to get our tickets and everything. It's like, well, let's go to the Roadway Inn. Have you heard of that?
Sounds
Like
familiar,
It's like a hotel, motel.
yeah.
But it's like the most janky, trashy hotel of all Ohio.
Wow.
So I remember for like, we got back really late. We had a blast that day, but we got back around like 2 a.m. And when we got back, I didn't sleep that night because there was gunshots. There was like
Jesus.
the room next door to us, the door was open and there was like a couple just like fighting with each other. And I was like,
Oh.
I'm just gonna go to the bathroom and hide in there because I was petrified. It was like really like one of those movies like where everything outside is going on wrong, but inside the bedroom it's quiet.
Yeah.
So I went to the bathroom and there was mold growing out of the corner. And I was
Oh,
like,
man.
I'm never ever gonna do this again where I'm not planning ahead or I'll pay the extra money to get that nice hotel, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then like come to find out the next day, like all the cars around my friend's car got broken into except for his.
You got
I don't know
lucky.
why. We didn't have anything in the car anyway. That's probably
Oh,
why.
maybe
They probably
that's
broke
why.
in. Yeah. They were like, shit, this guy has nothing in his car. But everyone had their cars robbed. It was in the northest part of Ohio. So don't go up there.
No. Stay away. There.
Yeah.
The last time I went to Vegas, Chasen got me hooked on that Fogo de Chao, that Brazilian steakhouse place.
Oh, yeah. We have this here, yeah.
And I guess that area that it's in is a seedy area, not that good. It's known for break-ins and stuff. When I went there, nothing happened though. So we went again, this time with friends, but I was still in my car and they were in their car, me and Adriana and another couple. We parked, we went in, we ate. It's a Brazilian steakhouse, kind of like a buffet. So we're in there for like 2 hours or so, a while. And then we come back out and his car got broke into. And as we're walking out, I look and I'm like, I was about to say like, oh fuck, someone's car got broken into until I realized it was their car. And I was like, oh shit, they smashed the window. And then I immediately look at my car. I'm like, oh, thank God, nothing happened. But I felt bad because I was like, I told them like, oh, this place is good. We're going to have a good time. So we went there and then that happens to them in their car. And then the security guy, we had trouble getting a hold of security. And then the restaurant said they had their own security and it was this whole thing. But when we finally talked to this security guard guy, he's like, yeah, this area is known for theft, break-ins and stuff. I'm like, there should be a fucking sign like, somewhere that says like, hey, there's break-ins, either park closer to the door or something, like.
No,
Yeah.
I would have been like, security guard. Where the hell were you at?
Yeah,
you know about
exactly.
this.
Where the fuck? Yeah. Where the fuck were you, man? And then you ask them and it's like, oh, damn. The camera only hits this side of the parking lot and this side, like, not right. I'm like, what the fuck? But
If you know that, then what the hell are you
yeah.
doing over here?
yeah. I don't know. But yeah.
So, have you ever had your car broken into?
Yes.
Really?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if it was broken into. Like, they didn't break windows or anything, but I had stuff stolen out of my car. When I quit my last position and my last job, we have like work laptops and things like that, and I was getting ready to turn that stuff in. I had given my 2 weeks and I had it in my car, and when I came out the next day or night or whatever, I noticed my passenger door was open and someone had stole the laptop. And but I must have left my door open or something, or it was just easy to break into. I think I had my Nissan Maxima at the time, so maybe Nissans are easy to break into, or those models or whatever. But so I had that stolen. So I had to call up my company. I was like, they probably don't believe me either, because I just put in my 2 weeks. I was like, oh, I can't turn in my laptop. Someone stole it. Like, they're probably like, yeah, sure, motherfucker, or whatever. But yeah, I think that's the only time my car's been broken into.
I've always been the guy where like if you leave bad energy to the world, like bad energy is gonna come towards you or come to you. So I never lock my doors. Like I always go like
What the?
I don't know. It's
Locking
stupid,
your
right?
doors is bad energy?
Yeah, because like you're like for me, it's like you're already assuming people around you are gonna rob your car, and you don't even know these people. You know, I still do
What?
it. I know. It's so
You shouldn't
stupid.
say that shit live, man. So I was gonna be like, all right.
I know OG fan. I know Fat Tattoo. No, like,
Dang,
so
I don't know about that, man.
I don't even lock the door downstairs, like to the house.
Oh, you're crazy.
I know.
Adriana, I gave her house keys to my friend to come take my dogs out when we went to Disneyland that one weekend, and it took me a while to get the keys back from him. So for a while she didn't have her keys, and I'm the kind of guy, like, the second I come in and the second I leave, I lock the door, like, no matter what. Like, it's a habit for me, so I always lock the door. She couldn't get in the house. So while we're streaming or whatever, she had to keep knocking, and she's messaging me, and I'm not paying attention, like, to let her into the fucking house, like, because I locked the door. I hate leaving the door
Oh
unlocked.
my god,
Bro, I mean, when I was really young, we lived in some bad areas, but I don't know, maybe it was instilled upon me by my mom. I don't know, but like we lock doors. I lock the car door like immediately. You know, I make sure I hear the honk or whatever, and
yeah.
people near me, they're like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "I don't care. Like, I need that
Are
honk."
you the guy that goes like he has his alarm like in his hand and he goes to point it towards the car and go beep, beep. Is that what you do?
No, well, sometimes
Okay.
I have it in like my pocket. I'll have it in my pocket and I'll hit it just as long as I hear the beep. You know.
Okay, I know some people that like they
But
can't
sometimes-
turn on their alarm until they go like this. Like,
Oh, like to the car?
yeah.
Nah, not really. But sometimes, you know, I'll do it next to people, and I'm pretty sure they think like, "What is this motherfucker trying to say?" You know, like, and I'm looking at them, and I'm like, "You know exactly what I'm trying to say. Look at you." You gotta get, but yeah, dude, I wouldn't feel comfortable leaving anything
Steve,
unlocked.
So I gotta say, like I do lock the door, but like if I forget, I forget. But like when I drive my car, before this car, I don't lock my door because this new car that I got, it locks the door automatically as soon as you walk away.
Yeah.
So luckily for that, and he says I lock the door in my house when I go to the bathroom.
Yeah. You gotta, before, when we were kids, we left the jingle bells from Christmas on the door year long. So like you could hear when the door opens, even like the bells, you know?
Yeah. I'm the kind of guy that assumes everything bad will happen to me today, and if it doesn't, I'll say, "Damn, it was a good day."
Wow. Yeah. I even lock
No.
windows, man. All the
So
windows
I
in
had-
my house are locked.
Really?
Sliding door is locked. Yeah, no
Wow,
one's getting
okay.
in here, man. I got 2 statues, bro. What
He's like, "Got 2 statues." Yeah.
the
No, man. So my door right now is probably locked because like I have a Nest alarm, so it's like automatic too. So I set that. But if it wasn't for all that stuff, I wouldn't. But like the one time I got my car broken into, it wasn't even broken into. I think I left the door open. It was the most tragic loss I think I've ever had because I was a fan of Timberlands for my whole school year or my school
Whatever.
whatever.
New York thing, man. I thought that was a...
I love Tim's, and then these Tim's I had for years, and the longer you wear them, the better the suede looks like. It looks like a little bit,
Yeah.
like I love those Tim's, and I would always take care of them, and I would put them behind my passenger seat, and just I had a Sony Walkman, I had like a nice CD player and everything, right? Old school stuff, right? Because like
Yeah.
it was like hand-me-downs, like stuff like I didn't buy it, but I got given, like my friends gave it to me while they got iPods and stuff like that. But then like I remember when when I got in my car and I was like, something's not right. And I
you
looked behind my
felt it.
passenger seat and I was like, nah. I was like, I don't want to say, fuck this neighborhood. Like, I'm the king of this neighborhood. Like I want to know who stole my Timbs.
fucking-
Like
You did the whole training day thing.
yeah, I got you.
I'm King
all
Kong
you.
up in here.
I swear I got pissed. Like I don't get really mad, but I got mad that day too. I was like walking around my neighborhood. I was like, probably that guy right there. Same
Probably that
size,
guy.
right? Yeah.
Oh, you're waiting to see who was wearing Tim's, huh?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, and there were specific Tims too. There were the beige ones, like everyone has, but they were, they had a good wear to them. And I was like, I never found them, but that's the only
Oh,
thing
man.
he or she stole because like my CD player was still there. They're probably like, CD Walkman, what the hell is this?
Yeah. Who the hell?
Oh, them Tims though.
Yeah. That's funny, dude.
I didn't lock my door. I didn't lock my truck once, and it got broken into in my Wallaceon. Dang.
I feel like, I don't know, knock on wood, or there's just some things that happen to other people more. Like my brother, he gets his car broken into more, and like, I guess he lives in a worse area than me. My area ain't great. I thought it was great, but it isn't that great. But it
You
is
got a
enclosed,
pool.
gated community. Yeah, so I don't feel like a lot of, but there's some crazy shit that happens here, man. So, but not break-ins really, but But anyway, like it happens to my brother more often, so I just feel like some things happen to people more often than others. I don't know.
That's what I'm
It's one
saying.
of those
Like,
things.
I gotta say, I don't live in the best neighborhood either. Like growing up or right now. Like right now, it's like pretty good, but it's not like the best. But like, I don't know, man. That thing where like, even when I go to DC or Baltimore or anywhere, like, if it wasn't for my car auto doing it, I wouldn't worry about locking my door.
You're crazy, man.
I know.
You gotta. Do you
Es-
keep stuff in your car now, though? Do you keep valuable stuff in there?
I don't carry anything anymore, man. I barely have I don't even have a key to my house anymore because it's all auto. So I don't
Oh wow.
I don't have anything. Yeah.
Yeah, my car it's not the nicest car. Honda CRV. It looks like a family car, and it's most of the time it's dirty unless I have it washed. Most of the time it's like dust and shit. So like maybe that's why people don't break into my car. But I also don't keep like nothing in there. I have a pair of Ray-Bans in there. It's like like $100 maybe Ray-Bans. They're in there, but
Hey,
that's
you
it.
guys, OG fan Jesse Knight. You see when Eddie said, "I got some Ray Bans in there," with
Oh,
that everybody.
Yeah.
I was like, "You motherfuckers!"
Can't trust these guys, man. Who the hell knows,
Nah, man, that's the only thing I've ever got stolen, and I've honestly, I honestly like. I've been to Oakland too, like Oakland in my Mini Cooper. When I had that Mini Cooper, like never locked my door. San Francisco, like the bad parts of San Francisco, like Chinatown and stuff. I never locked my door.
You
Yeah.
crazy. I have to. I won't feel safe if I don't hear that beep, man. I'm telling you. Whether I'm going into the mall or if I don't hear that beep, I don't feel safe going in, But yeah, in Vegas, I wouldn't. From now on, though, when I go to Vegas, I'm leaving my car in the hotel parking, and I'm just gonna Uber everywhere, because
That's that
now I
bad?
don't trust that. Yeah, now I don't trust
Dang.
anything out there.
So this is true. Even though you live in a gated community, you don't know who else lives in the community with you.
I seen them. I see them when I'm out walking my dog. I'm like, nah, I gotta lock my door. Nah. You know what I hate? You are lucky. Well, you might not feel the same way about this because you have your statues in a room, your collectibles in a room. When people come into my house or like my apartment and they have to do things like sometimes the maintenance man has to come in and fix a sink or fix a light or something, or like,
Yeah.
or people got to come in to work on the Wi-Fi, whatever. Any people like that, like when they come in, I'm like, I don't like this motherfucker knowing what I have, like,
That's the deal
Yeah,
look
I'm
right there. Like,
yeah, I'm like, yeah, I don't like, I'm like, fuck, hide everything, hide it, throw blankets over shit. Like, I don't like them knowing what I got, man. Like, I hate it. But half the times I leave, I got the dogs running around. So that makes me feel better. But at the same time, like, I know that dog's a bitch. Like if they break in, he's gonna play. He ain't gonna do shit, you know. But yeah, I
CC
don't know.
says, I live in an expensive area, but one night someone in my building left the parking garage door open and someone tore my driver's side door handle off my car. How does that happen?
What the hell?
That must have been like,
They were trying to get in, crazy.
it was a 2-door effing car. I just entered through the passenger side and hopped over the center console for a year instead of paying $300
For a
to fix it.
year, you
All
were
right.
hopping over the center
All right,
console.
CC.
for
Are you
a
sure that's
year.
an expensive area? Because like,
What were you telling people? Like you had to have had people in your car, right? In that year, and you're like, oh, hold on, really quick, let me get in. I gotta.
no, let me get that door for you.
Yeah, let me
it
get
for
that.
myself too.
Yeah. What the fuck? People were
I've had-
probably like, what the fuck is happening here?
I've had friends like that where like the window won't go down, so they're like, "Oh, don't worry about that. Like, I'll get the back window or something. You could use
Yeah.
the draft from back there."
Or
It's like,
sometimes
what?
the door doesn't open on the passenger side except for the inside. So when you get in, you got to open their door for them. I've had that.
Oh
you know.
yeah, I've had that.
But
yeah.
like to have to crawl over shit, dang,
come on, CC.
it's a struggle. It's a struggle.
Ah, man, that was great. But yeah, my brother had his car broken into. It was weird because they broke into it, they stole it, they drove it all the way to DC, and they found it in DC, but they didn't do nothing to the car. They just like drove it. It's like they used it for a taxi. They didn't do anything to the car.
Oh, so they got it. They were able to get it back.
Yeah, the police found it in DC, and it was just
That's rare. I feel like
Yeah.
find that shit.
She says, one night my knee hit my horn on my steering wheel while I was leaving work, so I had to call my work to tell them everything was fine. I'm just not flexible. Jesus.
They're like, what the hell is going on down there?
Yeah.
Cece's crazy. She's honking at people in the middle of the night. What the fuck? That's funny, man. My brother, he gets broken into a lot, but he also gets like in accidents a lot. And he's always like, I don't know. I don't have good luck, you know? And I'm like, hell no, you suck at driving.
Yeah. It's
You
like,
suck. Like, you know, he's like, but it wasn't my fault. You know, I did it. You know, I was like, sounds like it was your fault, man. Like, you know.
this is what I always
Shit
tell those
happens.
people. Like, there's rules on the road. You have a car that's like capable of following these rules, and you pass this test that certified you that you know the rules,
Yeah.
and you're out there going like, it's not my fault. It's like you're part of the whole thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
But it's kind of weird too because like the only accident I've ever had was totaling my car. So I don't know
Oh,
how
man.
that works.
I've
yeah.
been in a couple fender benders, but like 1 or 2 was my fault. Even the one, it wouldn't have been considered my fault, but it was my fault. Like I pulled into a carpool lane really fast because I wasn't paying attention to traffic, so I switched over and then I tried to hit the gas really quick to catch up, and the guy behind me hit me. I think that still would have been technically his fault, even though that's my fault because he hit me.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
That was one time, and another time.
But
You know
you
what I
lost
do
that
a
one?
lot? What do I do a lot that I get lucky is I'll be like, I expect, or like I think the car is gonna move when it doesn't. Like they'll be slow. Like if I'm at a stop sign and there's a car in front of me at the stop, and I look over here or I look over here, you know, in my head I'm thinking, okay, that car's going by now. It's been like 2 seconds, 3 seconds. That car had to have moved by now. So that was one time I did that, and I hit the gas and I hit the van in front of me, but I barely tapped it, and they were cool about it. But I'll do that a lot where I'm like, okay, you know, in my head, I'm thinking ahead, like they're gone already. Like if I'm not looking, so I'll look back and go.
So you assume that they already
Yeah,
they're supposed
yeah.
to be doing what they're supposed
I
to be
assume
doing.
they're a good fucking driver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, man. No, I never even. The only place I got a ticket to ever was in Sandusky, Ohio. It's because I went 85 on a 65, and the guy reduced it to a 67. But that was like 16
You're
years
trying to
ago,
get
man.
out of that neighborhood.
Yeah.
You were trying to get out of Ohio. You're like, I gotta get out of here.
I love the park, but Ohio kind of sucked. Cleveland was cool, but like, yeah, like it's the only time I ever got a freaking ticket. And from
Yeah.
that moment on, I drove 54 So my friend was like, "We're never gonna get home, so let me take over."
I speed a lot, man.
I don't speed. I'm like
I
the
get-
grandpa.
A majority of my tickets have always been speeding tickets. I only had one ever that was texting on your phone.
Oh, look at this, calling you out.
Oh man, that was 2 times, man. I've never been in like a major accident. I've never, not even like a half major accident. You know, like just those two fender benders. That was all ever it. Like nothing else happened. And to be living in LA and only having 2 fender benders, that's pretty good, man.
With all the traffic,
It's
yeah.
crazy driving in LA on the highways, in the streets. Like, I wouldn't blame anybody that didn't want to drive out here. It gives anxiety. Like, Adriano always thinks it's funny, and I think it's funny too. Like, lately, these past couple years, I'm a high anxiety person. Like, it just happened after the pandemic. I've become more stressed out and stuff, and I'm real calm while I drive. Like, I'm not calm. I mean, I'm focused and I don't get stressed out from it, but I'm like, you know, I'm a cusser. I'm an aggressive driver, but in my head, I'm focused and I'm good. You know, it doesn't stress me out.
Yeah, I'm the grandpa driver. I'm the quiet driver. Someone cuts me off, I'm like, whatever, you know.
I be telling you to move. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Steve?
yeah.
You know, speed up, man.
I could see that. But what else happened? Like really quick. I mean, I just had one. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've driven from like East Coast to West Coast, North, West, North, South, and everything, and that's the only ticket I've ever got. in Sandusky,
Just that
Ohio.
one?
Just that
Well,
one.
it pays to drive like that. Then I've had, I don't even know, probably like five or 6 speeding tickets in my life, and then that one cell phone one. Technically, I got driving without a license, but it never went on my record because the dude spelled my name wrong. So, like, it never caught up with me, you know.
The statue sale. Like I
Yeah.
have 1, 2. I got 3 left. I got Storm, I got Captain America, and I got Gambit somehow. Gambit, I don't know. Like that should have been gone a long time ago.
Yeah.
Gambit's bad. It's exclusive too, so it's the one with the freaking whatever. My bus driver always cuts people off. It's glorious. Oh God.
I hate when you get cut off by a bus or a fucking semi.
Mhm.
That pisses me. Like, why are you even changing your lanes? Stay in. You should never leave the right lane if you're in a bus or a semi. Stay in that lane.
A friend in Germany had an 11-year-old kid on a bike hit a smart car. The kid hit the car and ended up with a broken arm, but the smart car was totaled.
Wow. How big was the kid?
Jesus.
How the fuck? That was a
I
big ass 11-year-old, huh?
I remember
But
when
he's
the
in Germany, so.
Yeah, Germany. Man, I went to Germany one time. Those people are there like a different level.
Really? I'm just thinking of like the chocolate factory, Willy Wonka and the chocolate, like, you know, that little chubby kid. He was German or maybe he
Oh,
was
yeah.
Swedish or whatever. Like, he's eating the sausages and shit. Augustus, little fat fuck.
What? You still have your game? Yeah, I forgot it. It was a German kid, Eddie, not American.
hey, those German sausages, man. No, I don't know. Maybe he was Polish or some shit. I don't know, man.
No, I've been to Germany once, man. I was like a freaking doll to them. They're like, even the ladies were like,
Oh, tall, big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, they're so beautiful. God, I can't like look up all day, you know?
Dude, I felt bad. So we were talking to this guy the other day, and I asked him how tall he was. He said 5'5", and I was like, "You're lying." And then after I said it, I was like, "Oh, that was fucked up." Because I was like making fun of him for being. I was like, 5'5", don't fuck around. Like, I was like, "Oh man, I feel bad."
What did he say? Did he go like, I am?
Yeah, he was just like, I am. And, you know, I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, we'll say you're 5'5".
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, that's funny, dude.
You know what's funny? Like, my mom just left for Bolivia to go visit the motherland. They have
Oh, man.
do you know what Carnaval is? by
Yeah.
chance? Yeah, so they have carnavales in Bolivia, and
Yeah.
it's for like a month. So
Oh,
like they party for a month, and when I say
Yeah.
party, like the whole country is in
Yeah.
party mode. It's like if you're not partying, you're not. You know, it's like a religion there.
Yeah.
But when you go there, it's funny because when I went there, I was like, I need to get to my grandmother's house within 15 minutes. I'm asking this taxi driver, and he goes like, it's kind of far, but you know, put an extra $10 or whatever, and I'll get you there. And I said, yeah, no problem, because $10 is like $1 here, or yeah, $1 over there. So I was like, I'll pay you X 20, and he was like, done. So he closed the
We'll be
door,
there
and
in
he
5 minutes, man.
yeah. So he speeds, and I'm just going like, not worth it, not worth it. There's too many people on the freaking road. Someone's gonna die, and I'm just looking down, and then I see this patrol officer, this cop, going like, you know, pull over in Spanish, and I was like, oh man, now he's gonna blame me, and I gotta pay for the stupid ticket. And
Yeah.
instead of pulling over, this guy says, he looks back and he goes, a la vuelta. So a la vuelta means like when I come back. I was like,
Oh,
this
damn.
guy's badass. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he sped off and got me there. I gave him, I think, $50 or something because I was like, my heart was like going crazy. What are you
Yeah,
gonna
the whole
pull
time
over?
you're in the back seat, you're holding the back seat, like, oh shit, you know,
Yeah.
like, hey, you know, we got time, man, 15
We got
minutes. Yeah, you're like, we don't need to be there that quick, you know.
He's like, what do you need
That's
to get home for anyway? I was like, I gotta take a shit.
Well, not anymore. Take care of that
Yeah.
in the back of your taxi. uh, how come you don't go?
Man, so I used to go every year for 16 years. I'm done with it.
Yeah, it's
It's cool. It's beautiful. Like, I'm sure I would enjoy it, but I went like a ton of times too. I want to say like 16 years. I would probably go like 8 years, but it was a lot in between
Yeah.
too. I went during summer, and then I went for February through March, and then I went for summer, and then it's fun, man. It's fun because everyone's involved. So what they do is they throw balloons at each other. They shoot foam at each other, and they have parades within the city. So
Yeah.
everyone's just like dancing, drinking, dancing, and having babies and stuff. But like it's
Wow.
I swear, man. But it's a ton of fun.
aren't the girls always really dressed up for the parade?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
in the crazy outfits, the feather outfits, and all that.
Yeah, that's what the parade is all for. It's like, so the parade is like all fancy dresses, fancy outfits, fancy everything, but it's all for the saints and the virgins and, you know,
Oh,
all the religious stuff.
yeah,
But it's a ton of fun. Like, I would recommend it to anybody.
yeah. It's supposed
Just-
to be like a crazy experience.
Yeah. I would say in the beginning, I was like innocent, but towards the later, I was like, oh, this is what this is about, huh?
Oh,
Party.
man. Yeah. What's the
Yeah.
drinking age out there?
I have no idea, but I know I was drinking like at 16, and I remember I'm not a big beer guy, but I would just drink because my cousins and friends were drinking, and
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, whatever. And then got into a bunch of trouble, and then I told you that one story where we got arrested, right?
Yeah, and you called someone, or
Yeah, my cousin was seeing a sheriff at the time, and he got us out.
yeah, I do
Yeah.
remember that. That was
Yeah,
one of your
but-
drunk stories, no? On that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's funny, dude.
Yeah, man. Like, I wanted to go for Mardi Gras, but after going to
Oh,
Bourbon Street
Mardi
without being crazy, like, I can't imagine how Mardi Gras is going to
you
be.
gotta. The beads, Steve. The beads. We gotta go.
We gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta go.
You know, it should be happening right now for the next 2 weeks.
It's like in March, no?
no,
we-
it happened.
When we went, I think Mardi Gras had just happened, so there was beads all over the place, like on,
Everywhere, yeah.
yeah. But I'd like to go, yeah, at least one time when it's during Mardi Gras. There's titties,
don't-
man. You gotta go.
I don't know, man.
The only
I
thing
don't-
is, I wouldn't want to take Adriana
why not?
because she ain't showing nobody her titties.
She better get me one.
Whoa. Yeah, someone's gonna throw her beads. I'd be like, "Give me those beads." Throw them back in. Her. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'll be
keep
right
your
back,
beads, huh?
wrap it around his head. Go like,
Yeah, what the fuck? We throw no beads this way, motherfucker. You get my titties. How about that? So you throw those beads out so you.
That's too much, man.
Yeah.
I want my beads back. Oh shit. Man, that'd be
That's
fun,
funny.
man.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah. So you said you guys are going. Well, I don't know if this is just between internal or if you guys are keeping this, but you guys are going to some event in March. You said, right?
Are we? I
Yeah,
don't
you guys are
remember. Oh, I'm doing a guy Disney trip with some of the other collectors, like Mario, Calvin, Sean Yahtzee from CW. Yeah,
Yeah.
Usby. Who else is going? Sean, Calvin, Usby. Oh, Cuervo. He's a CW guy too. He's in the chat
Yeah.
sometimes. I think that's it. If I'm forgetting some. Oh, Marco from 16 Fix. He streams on CW. He's gonna come down and go. But it's supposed to be a guy's trip. We weren't doing the spouses or girlfriends this time. But then again, it's always the single guys that suggest the guy's trip. Remember that, like Mario, or you know what I mean. Like they'll suggest, "Oh, guy's trip." Yeah, because you're fucking alone, motherfucker. You know. Like,
I
But,
get it, man. Yeah.
And then, so we're going on the 3rd, I think, to Disneyland, and the 4th. But
Yeah.
on the 4th, a lot of those guys are going to Tijuana, so they're gonna have more fun. I'm not going though, cause
I wouldn't go.
I'm
get trapped in
scared.
there. Yeah. Have you ever been to Chicago for St. Patrick's Day? I was gonna see if you guys. Well, I don't know if you guys want to go, but
That would be cool. That would be really sick to go and see the green and the parade and everything, and drink green beer.
yeah. So the funny part is like the party starts around 8 a.m. Everyone's drunk by 6:30, which like I was like, how are you guys drunk this early? You know, like get the fuck out of here, you fucking like foreigner, or like whatever. I was like, damn, like they didn't even call me out of state. This guy called me
Yeah.
a foreigner.
A foreigner. It's because I'm brown, huh?
I was like, fuck that, give me a shot, you know? So
Yeah.
I don't like getting drunk in the morning, man. Like, it's not.
When
fun.
I drink with my uncles, they drink a lot.
I
So
can't
there
do
will
it.
be times, but for some reason, I don't get drunk when I day drink. Like it consistently, I don't know, over. I mean, I'm sure buzz, but like I'm not like super messed up. And then all of a sudden, in the middle of nowhere, in the night, like all of a sudden you're like blackout, like you know.
Yeah, I'm like woozy through the whole day. Like I can't do anything. But yeah, man, like I hope they have it. I've been once and I had a great time. But yeah, look at this. There's
What
this
the
whole
hell?
park. There's this whole park right here where they're at right now. Like a bunch of universities get together and they just get plastered.
You chugging Guinness or some stout beer or something?
You see this right here? This is like probably look. They're coming to pick her up.
Oh man,
It's like 9 a.m. probably.
they're just used to it. They probably got IV drips waiting.
I didn't hear. This is cool.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, but it's a lot of fun. Like, yeah, I don't know why they did this to their dogs, but
Oh, that's
It's
funny.
much-
Oh, that's an Irish settler too, I think. Irish setter, or that's an Irish
Like-
dog, fool.
I'm not good with dogs. I used to have a Shar-Pei, but oh, look at this. Yeah, man. Like, look how like all these
Did he
pictures
piss
are during
himself, or
No,
is he
he's
throwing
thinking-
up?
threw up, man. But this is like all during the day too, which is stupid. Oh, did you ever hear of Groundhog Day? Like the parties they have there
No, where do they have that at?
in
I
Pennsylvania?
mean, I
somewhere.
think I have heard of some parties on Groundhog Day, but I don't know where it's popular at.
Is it Punxsutawney Phil?
Irish Wolfhound. My bad. OG, you're right.
Yeah, but I heard for the Punxsutawney Phil, you know, where they reveal if it's going to be winter or spring or some crap like that.
Yeah,
The whole town gets shit faced the day before.
that was on the movie, right?
Yeah, with Bill Murray, but like
Yeah.
the town, the original town gets shit faced like no other place ever. And I missed it this year. I completely like I want to go to these like special events like they have in the States and get go to all of them. You know, like this Punks of 21 where people get shit faced and all that stuff.
I don't know if I could get shit faced anymore, man. I can drink. I don't know if I can get that bad.
Why not?
I don't trust myself. You see how I act sober. You don't want to be around me when I'm shit faced. Nobody does. I don't wish that upon anybody.
So are you mean, or you just like to?
Depends.
Uncontr-
It all depends. I could be mean. I could just be goofy. I could be like extra. You know what I mean? And then sometimes I could just be quiet and not say anything. Like, it's different all the time. Maybe it depends on what I'm drinking. I never really pay attention to that. But yeah, it just depends on the mood that day, I guess. I don't know.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's like a mystery box or whatever. You don't know what you're gonna get. Let's see what happens.
I get really what's the word? Like I'll jump on your back and go like, "Come on, yeah, let's go!"
See? Yeah.
And you'd be like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, hurry up! I do that. I do that kind of stupid stuff, or it's either or I fall asleep. I like straight up. I can't
see,
fall
then
asleep
Me and you
sober.
together drunk might be okay then, because we both
Yeah.
act like idiots. But then whoever's around us is fucked.
I got in this laundromat this one time and I started dancing with the dryer because it was like, making, and they recorded it and I was like, let me see it, you know? And I was busting some moves, man. I was like, man, I gotta get drunk more. Yeah.
That's funny, dude.
That groundhog is not that accurate. Maybe it's because it's drunk. Depends what you drink. Yeah, I'm not good with
Yeah, it
liquor.
probably
so
is.
Liquor gets me shit-faced really quick.
Yeah,
We gotta do more episodes like this, man. I feel like I have a ton of stories to tell you.
yeah, we should, man. Where it's just hanging out, just bullshitting, you know. I like
Yeah.
those episodes.
A little bit of statue.
Dude, we gotta fucking. We still haven't done Tropic Thunder, man.
What's today?
we-
Tuesday?
we
or
gotta
Wednesday?
get on that.
Or Monday? It's Monday. Let's do it Wednesday, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. I think I have a meeting Thursday. I gotta double check that it's Thursday, but yeah.
All right, Wednesday. I gotta let Brenton know. I gotta get Rashid on that too, man. So he doesn't like,
Rashid?
So we got some representation.
Oh man.
I'm kidding.
I still wouldn't say anything. I would still be like, you got a dude disguised as a dude playing another dude. I still wouldn't. Yeah, that's a good one. I feel like
Alright.
Rashid would be too worried to say anything too.
Nah, Rashid's funny, man. He'll definitely bring it. He'll probably do this part right here.
I could do that.
All right, wait. Last thing. I'm also gonna need that extended warranty on it for the price of on the house.
That I can't do.
That I can't do. If
tried
I ever
watching that movie.
message Rashid to buy something, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna need that extended warranty. I'm gonna need that for the price on the house.
What do you mean? Yeah, man. Like,
Bro,
feel-
I said that. I was talking about that the other day because I said it on stream, and I remember after I said it, I was like, "Oh fuck, why did I say that?" You remember that? That was on Tuesday, right? Or was it on a Friday?
I think it was on Tuesday.
Oh yeah, and I was, I'm tired of you people, and it just happened to be Matt. It just happened to be Matt that I was talking to. I was like, "Oh man, why did I?"
Nelson, we usually do it around 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So, like, I don't know where you're at, but 8 o'clock.
Oh yeah, see, OG fan knows. You put the. Yeah, oh, I can't do the voice because that's fucking racist.
Come
but
on,
yeah.
man. It's like a
No,
little
no, that's
it's after
racist. Bro.
dark now. So, like,
No.
you put the pussy on a
I like
poster.
that dude. That when him and the other dude are arguing too from that scene, that same guy, not
yeah.
Kevin Hart, but the other guy, and they're arguing, and he's like, "You fucking with the wrong." He's like, "You're fucking with the wrong." Yeah, and he's like, "What the fuck?" My shift on Friday, right? He's like, "Yeah, I got you." He's like, "That's a good one, dude."
So I tried watching that movie again. That movie's 3 hours, man.
What 40-year-old virgin?
Yeah, I think it's like 2
Wow.
hours and 45
I watched
minutes or
it
something.
a while ago, like a couple months ago. I don't remember it being 3 hours though.
Man, the movie came
The
out.
unrated extended cut, probably.
That movie came out 2005, and it is. I could have swore it's like 3 hours. Let me double check. It shows the clip of the girl licking his feet, and he kicks her in the face.
Oh man,
How much time is it?
Dude,
I guess-
that scene when he's with her in the car and she's all drunk and throwing up. I have
yeah.
to close my eyes during that scene. I'm like, that's nasty. Can't
Oh,
watch.
it's only 2 hours.
It was probably long for the time though. Nowadays,
Yeah.
their movies are 2 hours minimum, but yeah.
That's funny.
But yeah,
40.
dude, let's do more bullshit streams, more movie streams, and take a break from the shipping and the fucking all this quarter scale, third scale,
Variants.
and the
Or
variants. and
Green poison.
yeah.
Yeah, man, I agree, and I think that I honestly was having a blast having those movie reviews because they're all funny movies, and like
Yeah.
we weren't taking them
Even
seriously.
Brenton's was good. I know I was
Yeah.
dreading that day. I was like, I don't want to watch this shit. But even I love that movie, dude.
Oh, look, Jose even made it. What's up, Jose?
What's up, man?
Tropic Thunder. Don't forget your buddy sweat, your booty sweat, and your pop a nut bar.
Yeah. Y'all want to bust a nut?
Let's get some fucking French toast.
Yeah.
CTR. Yeah, man. So I want to do that, and also, you know what movie I also want to do? Since we got some people here, I want to do Pineapple Express.
Oh, yeah. That's another amazing one.
Yeah, that'd be a great movie.
Yeah,
But,
like when he's like, when they're in the car. I wish I got high because I would like to do that review high. I think that would be funny. But like when they're in the car and he's like, the battery's dead. He's like, wait, what do you mean it's dead? He's like,
Yeah.
it's dead. And he's like, but how can it die? And he's like, it ceased living. I don't know. He's like trying to explain it to him. There is no more.
Seth Rogen's stupid, man. Yeah,
That's
we
a
got
good
the-
one.
But yeah, Jesse, Nelson, Jose, everyone else. Like, if you guys want to join in Wednesday, right? Wednesday, you want to do it?
Yeah.
We're gonna do Tropic Thunder. I'll put it out early so more people. That's what I suck about, man, with the movie ones. I always put them the day of, but I'll put them out early so more people could join. I feel like we miss a bunch of stuff after we finish the review. But
Maybe.
yeah.
With that one, I feel like I won't miss anything. Some of them we watch and I'm like, I definitely missed something. But that one, I've seen it too many times to miss anything, I think.
Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, I could probably do the review now. It'd be fun. But, yeah.
Yeah, this part is what I'm worried about right here.
just
Just
don't
don't go full R.
You're more worried about that than the dude playing another dude. I'm more worried about that than I am the full R. At least no R's are watching.
I'm gonna put a mask. Oh, what'd you say? Wait, what'd you say?
What? I said at least no R's are watching. Come on, man.
Jesus. Yeah, man. I don't know about that review.
Not a good one.
I should do that behind a what's it called? A Patreon wall. So everyone that goes.
We'll do the whole review like this. Like, no. But get rid of the face. Get rid of my picture. Yeah, we'll do the whole review like that. That would be funny, dude.
That would be great. Yeah. Yeah, man. If anyone wants to join Wednesday, 8:00, that'd be good.
Oh, if you can, since you've seen it so many times, I recommend watching it with the the commentary, because the commentary is by Jack Black, Ben Stiller,
really?
and Robert Downey Jr., but he's still in character.
That's
Dude, it's one of the best commentaries I've ever heard watching. Like, normally I wouldn't watch those, but that one was amazing.
I'm sorry, Nelson. If you're in New York, it'll be 8:00 your time. I'm in the East Coast too, so 8:00. But yeah, that's cool, man. I didn't know that. That's like what's it called?
That's a good
Director's cut or behind the
Yeah.
scenes or whatever they call it. But
Yeah.
yeah. I have to watch it now. Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's call it there at 11:00. But Money, man, thanks for joining. I know this was like random,
yeah.
but I was just let's just do something,
Yeah.
you know?
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. I'm gonna work out the next Let's Chat, while I'm high. Go like shut that stuff. No, But yeah, one more time, Nelson and everybody else, if you guys want to join Wednesday, let me know and we'll get you in. But Eddie, see you. You're gonna be on tomorrow.
Yeah, sure, man.
See you. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow then, and I'll see everyone later. Peace.